First of all, if to me it's going to me to all of lower, I'm sure it will take for Agilagi, but me yes.
Please, Your Lordship.
Huh.
Item number 123. I'm appearing on behalf of S. Somua. Lordship, last occasion, Lordship has directed to submit written argument. So, in
Need not be if you have not submitted, we can proceed with the matter.
Lordship,
We have already concluded.
Lordship, I need some time to submit
Why?
the written argument.
The respondents have already filed.
There is some subsequent development is going on, Lordship.
That we cannot, it's not a part of the records.
It's a very vital document, Lordship.
We have already come to a conclusion in the matter. We have agreed, Mr. Sattar had agreed, Mr. Borpujari made his submissions. He has given a written note. Now, when we are here to deliver the order, why are you bringing in all these conceptualizations?
Lordship, kindly allow one vital document needs to be submitted.
What is that vital document?
Present Jamabandi of the DAG number.
You go. It is not there before any other forum. Today, why should I take up a document which is not even...
Lordship, to draw the attention, because in that particular patta...
Mr. Counsel, you had here before for a purpose of an eviction. We have come to a conclusion that the...
Eviction, Lordship. My pair is...
that's what I'm saying, sir. That was I'm saying. Khatiyan number 301.
Lordship.
If that Khatiyan number 301 is there, Mr. Borpujari has also agreed. You file an application under section 23
subclause
24.
23 subclause 1. Lordship.
You file an application, get it done.
But
anyway,
Lordship, in 605 patta, no land is remaining.
Why? Sold out.
Yes.
That you do what you want to do. How can I bring back the sold out land now? Can I? If your landowner has sold the land, can I be of any assistance to you until and unless you take up appropriate proceedings?
That is why, Lordship, I need some time.
Time can be till Tuesday. Till Tuesday. Tuesday. But Wednesday, we'll have it. Tuesday, you bring on record whatever you want to do.
Lordship.
Okay?
Lordship.
1, 2, and 3. These matters were finally heard on the last date of listing, and the learned counsel for the respondents, state respondents, had also brought on record his written submissions. However, today, Mr. P.K. Bhuiyan, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that there is a development occasioning in the matter which would be required to be brought to the notice of this court, and accordingly prays that the matter be adjourned till Tuesday date to the 13. The matter be adjourned so as to facilitate the petitioner to bring on record an affidavit incorporating the said development. Also, the petitioner is permitted to bring on record the additional affidavit incorporating the development so occasioning, by 13/8/2024, registry to list this matter again on 14/8/2024 as a part-heard matter.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 82 of today's list, my lord. Here, Lordship, there is an interim. We have informed the petitioner side, Lordship. We need some accommodation because the instructions are still awaited, Lordship.
Wait, this has been there for a long time. I was sitting, I was looking, I had passed orders. Why the materials have not come?
Lordship, here it is 1 week's time accommodation, Lordship, because the records are there, Lordship, here.
No, the records only we require is how the respond number 7 was given those marks.
Yes, Lordship.
That's all.
Yes, Lordship, a short date may be given.
Why it has not come?
So, Lordship, here there's some.
You are appearing for whom?
For the BTC authorities, Lordship.
So, for the private respondent, my lord, affidavit is ready. By next week, I will file affidavit.
On the prayer of Mr. H. Cholia, have you informed the petitioner?
Your Lordship, we have informed the petitioner.
On the prayer of Mr. H. Cholia, learned counsel appearing for the BTC authorities, who submits that the instructions required to be received by him in the matter is still awaited. So he submits, he undertakes that the instructions as sought for by this court would be placed, punished without fail on the next date of listing. Accordingly, Registry to list this matters again on 16/8/2024. 16/8/2024. The private respondents are also at liberty to bring on record their respective. The respondents are also at liberty to bring on record their respective stance by way of filing affidavit in opposition before 16/8/2024. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing. List again on 16/8/2024.
This matter may be listed for admission on Monday, madam. You answer tomorrow?
Monday would be difficult, madam, because tomorrow is a holiday. Alibondo. You have it on Wednesday. Wednesday.
Lordships, in respect of item number 13, we are filing affidavit. Could it perhaps be called on record, Your Lordships? Deeply.
That Corey
Today, Your Lordships.
cast.
Yes, Your Lordships.
Cast.
Maybe.
What, madam? What can you do in
That's
this?
not the.
No. What
That is
can
not
you
the
do?
query.
Your hands are tied.
That is not the query case, Your Lordship. This was a little slightly different. This is twins.
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 Oh, yes. One has been given
Yes,
101.
That in case, let it be on record.
Please.
May it be please, Your Lordship. Lordship, with regard to item number 23.
You have got your records?
Record have received
Very
today morning, Lordship. I have.
Very good. No, we'll proceed, Perus. Don't worry.
Can it be some?
Madam is there. We will do it. We will see. We will see today.
Then, Lordship, can it be at 2 p.m.?
2 p.m. No problem.
Lordship.
2 p.m. madam. So you find out whether that document is on record or not.
Which that Bakijai.
Bakijai clearance, if it is there. Bakijai and one more, something was there. What was that? Huh?
Actual fisherman certificate.
Hmm?
100% actual fisherman certificate.
That is, both of you don't have. We will not go into that. Both of you have got it from that council. So we will not go into that. Which you don't have, how can you demand the other person?
That was provided to us by the District Fishery Development Officer.
Whoever it is, we only will, your case is that he did not have a Bakijai certificate or something. That you see whether it is there. 2 o'clock.
Lordship.
Duta Bazaar.
May please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, item number 77, my lord.
Yes. Not by me.
My lord,
I'll not take it up.
my lord, may it fix on Monday, my lord. There's an urgency. Otherwise, on Monday, the entire matter will become infructuous. Because the last date of the advertisement is.
Okay. List this matter before any other bench without me. In view of the urgency expressed by the learned counsel for the petitioner and not objected to by the learned counsels for the respondents, Registry to list this matter again on Monday. Tarik to DDA, Baro. Immediate, my dear, division. I'm sending it now only.
I believe so. Like you mentioned the listing, my lord. On 14.
What is the urgency?
Urgency, my lord, this is salary, not whenever payment of salary. Last it was listed on 18/1/2023, my lord.
23, you are sitting
2 times I have
comfortably. Have it on 19th. 1920.
mentioned. Back to mention from listing of a matter. Matter relating to in-charge headmaster.
Today's daily course list, motion item 4.
Heard Mr. G.U. Ahmed, Mr. R. Islam, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard a counsel for the petitioner. So issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent by way of registered post with any steps within 3 working days from today. List after 4 weeks.
Obliged.
So, kindly pass over for timing also.
My lord, this school has been set up with the convenient place.
Same matter. Yes, who is
Now we have no
appearing
any
for
evidence.
the respondents? This is with regard to that number 5 or number 3? Yes, what happened? You have been taking time all along.
Already one plot of land already allotted, my lord.
Huh?
And construction is going on, my lord.
Where is that order? That is only what is required. You have to take a decision that we will now have this school at this place. Finished. Get it. 2 o'clock.
I have some difficulty. to-
Miss N. Fukan, Learned Counsel, Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department on instruction submits that area has that the place wherein the school would now be established has already been decided, and a plot of land in this connection was also allotted to the school in question, wherein construction activities are underway. She submits that the written instructions in this connection would be placed by her on the next date of listing, and prays that the matter be taken up after a week. Accordingly, registry to list this matter again on 19/8/2024. Just get that, we will finish it off. Wait, just keep it. Pleadings complete.
Readings complete.
Now, you have also said many things, he has also said. Where is the main person who has to say this?
Lordship,
School has, my lord, school authority has nothing to do except, my lord, that
No, she has come up with her stand. Naturally, she'll have to say why she is not.
basic grievance is that we have not given them admission.
That is only why she has not given, she has clarified.
explain, my
Now that further clarification has to come from the government.
lordship.
Lordship, the fact remains that the matter relates to the admission.
Hmm.
Insofar as the factum of, not producing the certificates,
That is done.
our advertisement was very clear that at the point of verification of documents, they are required to do so. They ought to have kept this entire exercise prior to actually applying. So in effect, what is happening is that they have blocked certain seats of OBCs, and yet now we are unable to give admission to others. Of course, there's no stay order in the matter. So, and the admission process was over on 15th of July, Your Lordships.
So what is left now? How can we help you? We can't put
This
the
is an
clock back.
exercise which has to be carried out by the state level caste scrutiny committee. Your Lordships.
Committee.
No one else can help the petitioners.
You are KVS.
I am NVS.
NVS.
Navodaya
The
Vidyalaya.
Navodaya Vidyalaya Sangathan authorities have filed an affidavit in the matter, justifying the reasons for not providing for admissions to the wards of the petitioners herein. Also, the petitioners have also filed a reply thereto in the matter. Also, however, it is seen that the state respondents have not brought on record their stand in the matter. Accordingly, 2 weeks' time is granted to the respondent number 6 to bring on record its stand in the matter. Thereafter, further orders as would be mandated in the matter would be considered to be so passed by this court. Let's just get one clarification from them, and thereafter we will send it to the district scrutiny committee, state level scrutiny committee. Or do you want me to send it
For the
today?
state level scrutiny committee, Mr. R.M. Das appears.
No, we can't ask him. Madam,
R.M. Das.
My lord,
Madam Chaudhary,
Your Lordship.
today we can't ask this state level scrutiny committee
But of course,
until and unless I get a
get the-
thing.
Correct.
from them. List this matter again on 2/9/2024. 2/9.
Lordships. Deeply obliged.
Next also same.
Same civil order. Your Lordships.
8/9 same. Affidavits filed in both cases. Yes. Appointed, reinstated.
thank you.
Anything more? Anything more you want? Anything more you want?
Actually, the landed council election another.
Okay, fine. Mr. H.R. Chaudhary.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll record his name. He's here? Okay, you get him. You get him. You get him. Let him come. We'll close it.
Today I have some.
You please go. We'll record your name. You have
Okay,
done
okay.
your work.
Yes.
Why should we require you anymore? You go.
Apply, sir.
Well, here, I need some time,
Why?
No, I have not received any up-to-date instruction. Only I have received that, petitioner received subsistence allowance.
Fine. Subsistence allowance is one thing. You have issued this order on 8/12, right?
My lord.
He had submitted an application on 4/12 intimating you. If we take 90 days from that also, today the suspension order is no longer in existence. Have you passed an order? Extension order?
I have to, 1 week time maybe.
No. We have already granted time.
On Wednesday, my lord. I
No,
have been.
today. (22/7) time was granted.
To my lord.
Make a phone call.
Till
If there is an
Wednesday.
order, tell me. I'll adjourn it. If there is no order, I'll close it.
Till Wednesday, my lord, I'll bring something. My lord.
One day. He is in detention literally.
Well, I have only received that, my lord. He is receiving subsistence allowance.
Mr. P.K. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department, submits that the instructions are awaited in the matter, and he undertakes that he would invariably place the instruction as to whether the order of suspension of the petitioner was reviewed at the time of issuance of the show cause notice to him on 8/12/2023. List for the above purpose, list this matter again on 14/8/2024.
Obliged, sir.
I'm not holding the bench on regular basis, so I'm not going into it. Mr. Purkaisto is not here. Yes, Mr. Dury, what is your instruction? Forget him, you tell me. What is your instruction? There is an order of this court. Okay, after some time.
After some time, my lord, I'll.
After some time.
13.
Your lordship.
Hmm.
This matter relating to admission.
No, she has filed an affidavit in the matter.
I apologize, Your Lordship.
Oh, no, it's okay. He will also have to reply.
Of course.
You take a week's time, you file a reply to that. She has filed an affidavit.
My affidavit is already ready, lordship. Today we will file, lordship.
If you had got a copy from her.
Yes, lordship, already got.
Okay. Today you file it, we'll have it
I
next week.
thought for
It's
some
on
reason it's not
Wednesday.
on record. I apologize, Your Lordships.
Next week we'll have it. Wednesday or Thursday. We'll have it on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wednesday, lordship.
Oh no, let it be on Friday.
Because lordship matter regarding related.
Admission, I know.
Wait.
The first twin is in serial number 1. She has been admitted.
Yes.
Second twin is at 101.
Not
Yes.
she, he.
He,
Both of them
both
are
of them are he.
boys.
So I understand the bonding,
Yes.
but we'll also have to understand that there are around 90 students in between. And this is not a criteria, unfortunately. Now you will have to persuade us to take a
Lordship, I
view in
have
it.
full sympathy with them.
That's why I would have considered the matter for disposal. I'm not doing it. It's only because of the issue involved. The Learned Counsel, Mrs. M.S. R.S. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel appearing for the Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan has submitted that the affidavit on behalf of the said authorities have already been
One
filed.
on-
Mr. N.H. Barbia, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the reply on behalf of the petitioners to such affidavit would be filed by 13/8/2024. Or within the course of the day, would be filed within the course of the day. Accordingly, registry to list this matter again on 14/8/2024. You have called for the affidavit.
Lordships, I have.
এটা কাম কৰিব এইটো ইয়াতে সোমাই দিব সোমাই দিয়াৰ পিছতহে ফাইলটো পঠাব
I profusely apologize for it not being.
Not much. It's okay.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, who is appearing? BTC. Mr. Gogoi, you are appearing for BTC.
No.
Who is appearing? Mr. Rabha is there, was there. You must arrange for all, then come. Get hold of them, bring it, we'll do something.
Pension department is there.
Pension will not do, the proposal has to come. There has to be a relaxation of 206 because of the delay, and thereafter only you will get it. Given your condition, maybe I'll not impose Tarsim Singh, but that condonation has to take place because that's a requirement under the rules. You will get it. Because she was not knowing, she did not make an application. Mr. Gogoi, she was not knowing. She did not make it. So that amount which is due to her, you make your verifications, but it will take a condonation. 206 or something. When there is a delay, the commissioner of pension has to. But the proposal has to go from the BTC.
Yes, sir.
Get hold of BTC. We'll regularize it.
Item 15.
Yes. What is this? Why are you not doing it?
We need to go through the records, my lord.
What records?
Yes,
He admittedly belongs biologically to somebody, to other parents.
yes, my lord. I have.
He was adopted.
Yes,
He made applications. And Jigya Yadav is there.
yes, ma'am.
Then why
My lord,
now?
only 1 week time may be granted. We
You do it.
no, my lord. We'll.
One more.
You do it.
Amaka Guru.
There is a decision. My decision is there. Not one. You appeared.
Yes,
2, 3 decisions are there.
my lord.
And all the official documents, right from PAN card, these are held to be reckonable by the Honorable Supreme Court in Jigya Yadav. What more? Why are you embarrassing? It's causing an embarrassing, mind you. It's causing an embarrassing to this person. See, she is living in a family. Now you are trying to disassociate her from that. That has the effect of disassociating.
Hello, only 1 week, ma'am.
Monday. Okay, Tuesday. Had the Learned Council for the parties, Mr. D.K. Roy, Learned Council, appearing for the SEBA authorities. For the SEBA, for the respondent number, Standing Council,
My lord,
Assam
I am
Higher
appealing-
Secondary,
I am appealing for respondent 5 also, ma'am.
4 and 3 and 5.
2, 3, 4. Seba.
Appearing for the respondent number 2, 3, 4 and 5 submits that the instructions in the matter are awaited and he undertakes to receive and receive this such instructions and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. Registry to list this matters again on 14/8/2024. You know Jigya Yadav's case?
Yes.
And then there is another one.
But Amaka Guru, this.
Gurung is there, and there is another case. Mr. M. Borvias, that's the first matter I dealt with. His was name change, but the principles would be the same. It is also reported. Get hold of those 2 decisions.
Yes.
Hey, sorry.
Timing 10.
Mr. Chaudhary, your matter. They have withdrawn. Nothing. They have withdrawn they have reinstated. He has given a copy.
Oh, that another matter. His A is not minus.
Hmm?
His R Chaudhary.
Oh, that is different.
Problem
A is missing.
A always makes.
A, that is getting problem. Bishop directly. I'm sorry.
16.
What happened to Purkhasto today? all of it, material.
17.
17, not by me. Mr. Das, I think I should not take up this matter. I was there in the earlier round of litigation. List before.
Kindly fix it on Wednesday also. Monday list has already been published.
No, it'll come on Wednesday. On the prayer of the learning, list this matter before any other bench without me. So কি হলো যেটা? This beard increment, you are still giving.
Yes.
Beard increment, you are still giving. 2012 prior, you are still giving. Beard increment, madam, you are giving still.
Lordship,
If he is appointed before 2012.
it's been-
And if the degree is taken after 2012 also the same,
Lordship.
then we'll dispose of this matters.
But Lordship, the problem here is that because after 2012, after amendment of the rules, it had become an essential
I
qualification.
know that, but there are orders of this court. Why was they not taken up on appeal?
Lordship, there are orders, your Lordship. Lordship, if your Lordship takes the impugned order, your Lordship.
Probably it has been stopped.
I know that. That
Lordship.
should be the principle. After
Lordship.
2012, that cannot be
Lordship.
deemed to be an additional
No,
qualification.
my lord, after 2017, ROP.
ROP,
It has been
Lordship,
stopped.
it has been
So,
stopped.
my lord, the petition is pending.
But these people have taken that degree before that.
Even then, my lord, that now since my lord, whatever, my lord.
On the day they had acquired that degree, the problem, the rule that was there, that will hold the field.
there
So
was-
you will have
my
to
lord,
give them
actually,
for that
it was an
period.
Executive instruction, my lord. In fact, it came in the, yes, it was there in the ROP. rule.
No, there are orders of this court. There is a office memorandum which says 2012, prior to 2012, you should be appointed.
Lordship,
And this degree has to be taken from an institution recognized.
right, entity.
My view till I read this brief was that from 2012, it having become an essential qualification, any person having that, acquiring that after that will not be given that advance increment. But I find that that's not the position. We'll have to give him.
No, my lord, so for this, my lord, now it has come up in the ROP rules.
Okay,
Therefore,
let
it is-
Mr. Purkhais to come.
It's a division based on. It's lying there. This
Let Mr. Purkhais to come.
only he is appearing, my lord, in that
Huh?
case. In division bench, he is appearing.
I know that.
Item 19.
Sir, this is non-payment of area salary.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi, why this? You have adjusted their services from 1/11/2020.
Well,
Now, they claim that they are getting their salaries from March. So that first salary, whatever is there, has been done with. So that is regularized. So why are you keeping this pending?
I will have to seek it. Why it has not been paid, my lord, from
Not
November
instruction, pay
2020
them.
to February 23.
Because this order is of 22, September 22. You gave it effect from 1/11/2020.
Lordship.
So naturally, the first salary, there is some time taken,
Lordship.
but they are getting their salaries from March. On the prayer of Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. P.K. Bora, Learned Standing B. Gogoi, Standing Counsel Finance, and Mr. P.K. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel Elementary Education Department, who submits that instruction that they would receive, they would complete their instructions in the matter before the next date of listing.
Fine.
Push up. List those matters again on 21/8/2020.
So one extra copy may be served.
Developer.
Right, Lord.
Mr. Chaudhary, you have not been provincialized,
I have not been provincial, but I have been retained there, my lord, with some payment.
but whether now this is a dispute between you and the managing committee.
But the managing committee by the state, ultimately managing committee, my lord, the provincial institution, my lord, now.
That's
They
a
retained me
different.
with some payment also, my lord.
But you are not a provincialized employee.
But your lordship can this matter.
Heard Mr. H.R.H. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. A.T. Sarkar. A.T. Sarkar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. D. Upamanyu, learned standing counsel, Higher Education Department. Also issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. D. Upamanyu accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 1, 2,
And
3.
1 and 2, Lordship.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Three,
3 by,
three also, my lord.
by Ms. Musari, you will receive, you are for secondary education.
Name
Uh,
shown.
Fine, no problem. Ms. Musahari, learned counsel, appearing for, accepts notice for respondent number 3. No formal notice. Likhiri by him. Post up. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 4 and 5 by way of registered post with any steps within 3 working days from today. But why is the inspector of schools brought in?
Inspector, because he is
Okay,
head of
the name of the standing council, raised it to reflect the name of the standing council, secondary education department in the cause list on the next date of the step.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, what is this? Mr. Fukan, what have you done? You are a regular HT? You are a regular head teacher?
Lordship, this stage, my lord, notice my woman, I'll bring my instructions.
But we are staying in. We will not issue a notice. You get your instructions. In the meantime, we will protect you.
Right.
Third, the Mr. A. Roman,
Right.
learned counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. A. Fukan, learned standing counsel, elementary education department. So, Mr. A. Fukan submits that he be granted 2 weeks' time to receive instructions in the matter as to why the petitioner was reverted from the post of head teacher to that of reverted from the post of head teacher to that of assistant teacher. Also, list this matter accordingly. Prayer accepted. List this matters again on 27/8/2024. Also, till the subject to further instructions as would be placed in the matter by Mr. A. Fukan, subject to the submissions as would be made in the matter on receipt of instructions by Mr. A. Fukan on the next date of listing, the impugned order dated 11/7/2023 shall remain stayed. Stayed till the next returnable date.
Similar matters are fixed on 28th.
Heard Mr. I. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. A. K. Borwa, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner, and A. Fukan, learned standing counsel, elementary education department.
1, 2, and 5 minutes.
One for respondents. No, one, so you are appearing for?
Yes, sir.
Also heard Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned counsel, appearing for the SSA authorities, and Mr. G. Pegu, learned counsel, appearing learned government advocate, Assam. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Petition, Mr. Fukan accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1, 2,
and 5.
Mr. B. Chaudhary Ms. B. Chaudhary accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 3 and 4, while Mr. G. Pegu, learned Mr. G. Pegu accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 6 and 7. No formal notice be issued. So and so. Also heard the learned counsel for the parties on the interim prayer. Also, there is the materials available on record, and considering the fact that the school in question, in the event the impugned order of transfer is to be implemented, would be left with only one teacher to teach these students, this court as an this court hereby directs that till the next returnable date, the impugned order dated
19/7/22.
19/7/22 insofar as 24 insofar as it concerns the petitioner hearing shall remain state. You are still working there?
Yes,
Shall remain state.
your lordship will tag it with WPC 3297.
Registry to list this matters again along with WPC number 3297/2024.
Like,
Till the returnable date, Petitioner?
Supplementary course list, motion item 69.
Make legal.
Lordship, in 69, Lordship, we were asked to get instructions, your Lordship. Lordship, I'd pray for at least a week's time, your
No.
Lordship.
I'm sorry. This man is before this court for the third time now. We will not even permit him to cross over the day in the court. At 2, I want the instruction. What is there?
At
Everything is admitted. Why are you having this? Any ego problem somewhere?
Lordship, at 2,
We'll crease it out. Don't problem.
at 2.
How many orders should this court pass?
Lordship.
Abdul Ghafoor, Abdul Tafur. That's the case. Then I considered this considerably at, I think, 2 times.
Lordship.
Then 2 o'clock.
At 2, your Lordship.
70.
Hey, counsel. তুমি কাবাক মাতি দিয়া You all are science graduates
I'm science graduate.
receiving the science scale.
Yes.
Now, this advertisement was issued some time back. The
Sometime
process
back in
is complete.
2023.
Had you applied?
I need not apply.
Then,
I need not apply
Then-
because
after the process is over, how can we come in your support?
that's what I'm. The.
You have a case, admitted. You are science graduates, no doubt you are graduates.
This honorable court.
And
has
there are
already settled the
decisions of
matter.
this court also which says, once you go to a high school, you carry your seniority. My Lord Justice, first decision is of My Lord Justice YP,
Justice Vaidya given single judge, then division bench.
Division bench.
Meena Ram Kumar,
Bina Ram Kumar.
it is there.
Now, what, but the train is already gone.
The director issued a notice to the inspector of schools saying that you give us a gradation list of all the eligible graduate teachers. Now there I come in. I find my place in the gradation list that was prepared. That notice is my.
Show me.
That is annexure 11, page 108. To the inspector of schools of, it is dated 26/9/2023.
Okay.
To all the.
Where is
inspectors-
your name here in page 110?
It is a direction to them to prepare the selection list.
Where is that name? Where is your name in 110?
Now, after this, we have been called by the inspector of schools. Our credentials were checked. There is 2 stages, one at the district level and then at the state level matter. At the district level, we have already gone there and our credentials have been checked. In the meantime, what happened? We came to know that the graduate teachers of any school were amalgamated with the high school. They will not be considered. We came down to the director office and we were shown another guideline which was issued to how to make this selection process. This is at page 114.
I have it with me.
Right.
29/2/2024.
Now, this is directly against the rule 14(2). They have said two things here. That the graduate teacher has to have 10 years of teaching experience. They are saying
Yes, Mr. Sharma. How can you exclude them?
another
Regarding
two
then, I have to
petitions
take instruction and move on, my lord. Rule 14,
Forget Rule 14. In his case, it will not apply because he is already a graduate teacher. He is a science graduate teacher. And there are enough judgments of this court on this point. And your Rule 18, your rule definition of graduate teacher in the rules of 2018 is an inclusive decision, taking them. Other graduates in arts and all, they would be placed maybe in a different footing altogether. But they cannot be discriminated. We'll have it on Wednesday. You have your instructions because we can't delay this matter.
the selection in the state level has already started from
Yes.
Monday last. And it is
Mr.
that
B.
has to
Prasad,
be-
Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioners, in spite of being graduate teachers from the date of their initial appointment in the upper primary schools, would continue to have the same status on the said school being amalgamated with high schools. So the said position is contented to also be emanate from the provisions of the rules of 2018 as well as decisions in the matter of this court. So, however, it is contented that the cases of such science graduates of initially appointed in upper primary schools and thereafter coming to function in high schools on amalgamation of the upper primary schools with such high schools, are now sought to be deprived of a consideration for promotion to the post of headmaster. Thus, Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the Standing Council, Secondary Education submits that he would receive his instructions in the matter latest by 14/8/2024 and prays that the matter be taken up on the said date for further consideration. Prayer accepted. Raised to list this matter again on 14/8/2024. In the event no instructions are so forthcoming, this court would consider passing appropriate directions, appropriate orders as would be called for, basing on the materials available on
final
record.
decision should be taken in the
Huh?
matter. No final decision to be taken.
14, nothing is going to happen.
They are in the media. they have come.
Any promotion,
nothing.
any promotion to the post of headmaster
Subject to the.
so affected in terms of the process currently underway shall be subject to further orders that would be passed in the present proceedings.
In
70, 71, 72,
is from
73,
71,
74,
72, 73, 74, and 76, not 75.
76, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 76. Right? Yeah.
Obliged.
Yes, Mr. Setia, what is this?
In fact, appeal is pending, my lord.
Huh?
Appeal is
Mr.
pending,
Sarab's case is that there is an appeal. Along with that, he has submitted an application
lordship.
for stay.
Mine.
He is not saying that you stay it, but he is at least saying that you consider and dispose it of. Why don't you do that? Mr. Sarab, that is your basic grievance.
There is a division bench judgment directly on this point.
Kindly.
If you lordship may.
That is why I look up to such matters so I can learn something. I can get something. I was examining your matter yesterday.
Lordship.
Very, very interesting.
622, this was in connection of the estate duty, but the similar provisions 622. Last paragraph. Wherein the next contention of the petitioner is that the controller rejected the prayer of the petitioner to treat him as not being before without considering any of the application. By various applications, the petitioner claimed that he had preferred an appeal against the duty assessed, expressed his financial difficulties to pay the duty and took the various other points for treating him as not being default until disposal of the appeal. There is no order disposing of any of the applications on merits. In the impugned order, it is shown so the controller observed that the three payers are repeatedly rejected. We, however, do not find any such order. There is no order recording any reasons for rejection from many applications for the petitioner. The petitioner has preferred an appeal under section 62 of the Act, made application setting forth and so and so, and also she forgot and the I take it also directly to observations. Now look at page 624. The second paragraph, madam.
We are of the view.
We are of the view that the discretionary power conferred on the controller, a public officer, is for discharging a public duty. He must perform his duties according to the law and region. Normally, the powers should be exercised in favor of the person who has preferred an appeal, unless there is some sound or reasonable ground for denying the benefit to the assessable person. The object of section 73(4) of the Act is that when an appeal is filed, it should be a good ground for treating the person as not being default to the extent of whole or of the part of the demand applied against. The officer is to satisfy himself whether an appeal has been filed out or not. If he does find that an appeal has been filed, normally he should treat the assessee as not being default unless he finds materials to deny the discretionary relief to the plaintiff. We are of the firm opinion that the power in the section 73 of the Act conferred on the controller is a public duty, and the controller is obliged to consider whether a person who has preferred an appeal is entitled to be treated as in not being default. The officer is to exercise his discretionary power according to law and the region, and not arbitrarily and capriciously without taking account the relevant matters germane to the question. If he does not exercise his powers or neglects to exercise powers, it would amount to failure of the duty by the public officer who may be compelled to perform his duty. If the duty is exercised properly according to law and region, the order cannot be disturbed. In the instant case, repeated prayers were made by the petitioner to treat him as not being default. There is no wrangle that the petitioner had preferred an appeal. The petitioners were not considered at all. At least no reasons has been given by the controller for not exercising discretion in favor of the petitioner. There is no order giving reasons why the claim of the petitioner could not be accepted. Situates thus and on the authority decision, so and so we are of the view that the order penalties. Now, in this case, also, my lord, after filing of the appeal, I filed a petition.
Where is that petition?
My lord. Page 221. The type copy, my lord.
But the appeal is not before the income tax officer.
So, my lord, the power is with the income tax officer, my lord. So not in, you also see section.
But why the appellate authority is not being approached for a stay?
Well, the appellate authority can be, well, the appellate authority can be approached by filing a stay application, but there is a provision under the Income Tax Act, under section 226, that.
Yeah, I think you have quoted that.
But when the appeal is preferred,
Hmm.
then the petition will be filed before the assessing authority.
220 subclause 6.
6.
Okay.
Now, the same provision was made under consideration before the Supreme Court. Prior to that, in the Assam High Court, my lord, also section 45 of the Indian Income Tax Act 1922 also came up for consideration, and the same view was taken by the Assam High Court also.
Hmm.
Here the court was made 596, my lord. Or you'll see first see 594. The third paragraph, my lord. The section, no doubt, does give an absolute right to the SSC who has preferred an appeal to get the order from the income tax officer treating not in default, the appeal independently of the judgment and discretion officer. But if the income tax officer declines to hear and consider the application of the SSC under section 45 for an order of stay, he fails to perform a duty cast upon him by the section, which is enforceable and mandamus. The income tax officer has no free option or absolute or uncontrolled discretion in his matter, but is bound to receive consider and give his decision on an application filed by the SSC invoking so and so 45, where the officer has considered the application, but in exercising discretion has refused the application. In those cases also, if the officer has given no reason at all for rejecting the application, he may be required to take up the application, dispose it, giving the application SSC an opportunity for being heard and reading so and so. They will also may skip over 596. The last 8 or 9 lines below, the difficulties involved
Difficulties.
in the issue raised in the case and the prospects of the appeal being successful is one of the aspect. The position, economic circumstances of the SSC another. If the officer feels that the stay would put the SSC of the relation of demand in jeopardy, that would be a causing factor to be taken into consideration. The amount involved is also a relevant factor. If it is heavy amount, it should be presumed that the immediate payment pending an appeal in which there is a reasonable chance of success would constitute a hardship. Quick relation of the tax may be an administrative expediency, but by itself, it constitutes no ground for refusing the stay. While determining such an application, the authority exercising discretion should act in the role, not as a role of the tax gatherer. In this case, my lord, I filed an application in January, and in July, my lord, he has passed the order simply to pass the payment of 25% without.
Where is that order?
My lord, that application is at page 221, and the order you'll also find it 236.
And your appeal is at page?
My appeal, my lord, which I filed the appeal, which you'll also find page 203, 209, and 2015.
203. There are three years of
My
assessment.
lord. 203,
Three.
209, and 215. In fact, the assessment authority not given reference of my application at all. Not to speak of consideration. The hearing of the appeal is not in my hand, my lord, because it was
Appeal has been heard, not yet heard.
not heard.
So 236 is what is causing you the immediate problem.
My lord,
236 is what is causing you the immediate problem.
236.
Page number.
That below says subsequent below impugn letter 236 below.
That is what is causing you immediate problem.
My page before loss, that the appellate authority may dispose of the appeal at the earliest until the disposal of the appeal.
No, we'll ask the assessing officer, income tax officer, not to proceed with this page 236. We'll ask him within period of 1 month. He'll consider your applications and pass appropriate orders. And thereafter, whatever is to be done, he will do. Appeal will take its own. Shall we dispose of the matter or keep it pending?
Hearing to me.
My lord, can you see page, my lord, 236, that is annexure 7, impugn order, my lord. Page 237, my lord. Para 4, my lord. Alternatively, you may opt to pay the.
Why? But that is that again, Mr. Subject to, if you can show me something, this is again without any reason. Because section 20.
My lord, total
220, section 220, Roman subclause 6.
Yes, my lord.
Where an assessee has presented an appeal, so and so may, in his discretion, subject to such condition as may think fit to impose in circumstances, treat the assessee as not being in default in respect of the amount in dispute, even though the time for payment has expired, as long as the appeal remains undisposed.
Lordship, that is 226, lord.
So you exercise that discretion.
My lord, at this moment, my lord, I am praying for some time for getting instruction. My
Then don't act on this 236.
My lord, next Friday, my lord.
Don't act till that on
Lord.
236.
Lord.
Okay?
Lord.
Don't act, we'll say.
We'll also see the one guidelines of 1969, which was issued by the board. Number 1, my lord, one of the points that came up for consideration in the 8th meeting of the informal consultative committee was that the income tax assessment were often arbitrary twist or higher figures, and that of collection disputed demand as a result thereof was stayed in spite of the specific provision in the matter.
There is a clear-cut instruction also now.
That then Deputy Commissioner of Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister had observed agenda where the income determined
on assessment was substantially higher than the return income, say twice the later amount or more, the collection of tax of disputes should be held in abeyance till the decision of the appeal so and so. The board desired that the above observations be brought to the notice of all the income tax officers working under you, and power to stay in the such cases up to the stage of first appeal may be exercised by the inspector so and so. Subsequently, my lord, this was superseded, my lord, but this portion remains.
Still remains. Heard Mr. A.K. Saraf, learned counsel, senior counsel appearing for the petitioner, assisted by Mr.
N.N. Datta.
N.N. Datta, learned counsel for the heard Mr. A.K. Saraf, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. N.N. Datta, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, and also heard Mr. S. Chetia, learned standing counsel, income tax. Income tax.
My lord, respondent number 2 and 3.
Learned standing counsel, income tax appearing for the respondents number 2 and 3. Also, the grievance in the present proceedings is of the petitioner pertains to the consequential action as required to be taken in the matter by the assessing officer, that is the income tax officer, in pursuance to the appeals as preferred by the petitioner against the assessments so made for the years assessment years 2020-21, 21-22 and 22-2023. The petitioner, on preferring the appeals against the assessments so made for the said years, had submitted an application praying for application before the income tax or jurisdictional income tax officer, praying for stay of the demand, invoking the provisions of section 220 bracketed 6 of the Income Tax Act 1961. So it is the contention of Mr. Saraf by referring to decisions. But it's a contention of Mr. Saraf that the income tax officer has not disposed of the said appeal, said application for
We have not disposed of, we have not considered it.
there has not considered the said application, said representation, and has issued a communication dated 11/7/2024 requiring the petitioner herein to to clear the amount so claimed from him for the above noted assessment years. Also, Mr. Saraf has submitted by placing reliance on decisions rendered by this court by reckoning perimeteria provisions in other acts. Where am I? Mr. Saraf, learned senior counsel of this court, on similar issues by referring to perimeteria provisions available in the acts so involved, perimeteria provisions to the Income Tax Act involved therein, has submitted that the income tax officer could not have ignored the application as submitted by the matter by the petitioner, and a decision thereon was mandated to be so taken. Mr. S. Chetia, learned standing counsel, Income Tax Department, submits that he be given a week's time to receive instructions in the matter. While allowing the standing counsel, Income Tax Department, to receive his instructions in the matter, given the provisions of section 220 bracketed 6 of the Income Tax Act 1961, it is provided that the income tax officer shall not proceed to insist for the clearance by the petitioner of the amount so demanded of him by the communication dated 11/7/2024 without first considering and disposing the application so submitted by the petitioner herein, praying for a stay of the amount so demanded from him for the above noted years. Also, in the event a consideration is so made of the application as submitted by the petitioner in this connection, an opportunity of hearing be also provided to the petitioner hearing. That can be done.
But the division bench also said by a regional order, by.
That is what you can come back.
Then nothing remains, what.
That's what I'm saying. What is the you proceed?
Nothing remains.
Anyway, let him have its satisfaction. Also,
Next Friday only.
absolutely. I've said you will not act on this without disposing of that application.
Next Friday.
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 Next
16th.
Friday. means.
He wants it next Friday. We'll have it on. We'll give it some time. We'll have it on 21st. In the meantime, if you can do it, do it.
21st, I will not be there. You can-
19th?
After 24th, you know.
24th. Then it will be on 27th.
Well.
27th.
Lordship. Lord.
27 is a Tuesday. 28.
Lord.
List this matter again on 28/8/2024.
I'm obliged.
Deeply obliged.
Most item to me, my item.
Kindly Mr. May pass over timely Mr. S. Dotto will appear in this matter. Lordship, it lakes in another for Lordship.
Just a moment. Yes. Why?
Pension papers of the petitioner allowed to process lordship.
Salaries, have you released?
Salary, actually, he was.
Without giving her that salary, how will you regularize that period? Your policy is 2006. She has received salary till 2008. So covered.
This is different something lordship because he is founder teacher of that school lordship. He was terminated and reinstated after court's order lordship.
I know that, but have you paid him that salary for that period when he was out?
Salary has not ordered for pay lordship. There are principle of no pay lordship.
Oh, no, cannot be. You will have to pay him that salary. Show me the pension papers.
Order has.
Pension papers.
As per report of Block Elementary Education Officer.
Okay. So that period has been regularized. Miss R.B. Bora, Council for the Standing Council, Bodoland Territorial Council has placed on record an order dated 2/8/2024 issued by the Secretary, Bodoland Territorial Council towards regularizing the period of absence, a period when the petitioner was terminated, period between the date of termination of the petitioner and his reinstatement, which is now regularized as on duty. However, the pay of the said period was held to be not receivable by the petitioner, applying the principle of no work, no pay. So a copy of this order be furnished to the Learned Council for the petitioner to enable him to make his submissions in the matter. So accordingly, list this matter again on 29/8/2024. On the next date, 30/8/2024, on the next date of listing, submissions, further submissions in the matter shall be so advanced by the learned counsel for the parties.
He provided him.
You make your submissions on that. And you go back to the order. That order, your termination having been found to be not proper, whether you will be entitled for that period or not, because they have already regularized. So there is no problem. Your pension would be taken care of. But I think you will have to address this code whether you will be entitled to salary.
Okay.
God bless you.
Yes, who is appearing? You don't want salaries. You want that period should be regularized. And this 3% is been given every year.
My lord, my lord.
So that calculation they will have to do. Yes, who is appearing?
Because under regular, that is affecting me. That is affecting me because of it.
No, this court having said no work, no pay.
Yes, yes, yes.
We can't go beyond that.
Yes,
But we will say that they will regularize that period.
yes. Because if your lordship look into that order passed in the earlier litigation, my lord, it is not absolutely according to my. Because the court has already noted, and that's the direction of the court I joined. Because of the adverse situation they created, my lord.
Yes, who is appearing?
My lord, I'm appearing, my lord.
What is your stand?
After some time,
After some time.
yes.
Yes, Mr. Chandra.
My lord, this is regarding non-release of prorata pensionary benefit. He is the ex-subject teacher of the government of Assam, my lord. The prorata pension has been sanctioned way back first.
You will
October
not be
2000.
entitled to gratuity because you have got the maximum gratuity.
It is there, but prorata
Pension, pro rata pension, you will get something.
Yes, my lord. And now Accountant General has submitted an affidavit.
That Mr. Talukdar,
That I am eligible, my lord.
Mr.
They have declared
Talukdar,
that page 71 of the
Mr.
affidavit.
Talukdar, what is this affidavit you have submitted?
Lordship,
Your officers can't at one go come to a conclusion. What are the deficiencies? I think you have written letters 3 times for 3 different issues.
Lordship, some clarification was sought by the.
Not some, not once. You have sought clarification 3 times and all the 3 are different.
Lordship, but as per Annexure 5, page 71, Lordship, we have
Now they
stated
have
that
declared that I am eligible.
after careful examination of the rules, this office is also of the opinion that Dr. Kaur is eligible for pro rata, Lordship.
Why? My question is, when you make a scrutiny, whatever deficiencies are there, why it is not projected at the same time, but you require to issue 3, 4 communications?
Lordship, that deficiencies, Lordship, Lordship, page, Annexure 4,
seen
page
it, I've
17,
seen it.
Lordship.
But it is done on 2 or 3 different occasions. And mind you, you ask for a deficiency to be filled up. Your second letter is for a different deficiency.
Exactly.
This is
But
not,
finally, Lordship, we
this
have
is not done. If people there don't know, change them, get people who know to work. But why should citizens be suffer? You are not the master. You are the processor.
Lordship.
Yes, what is the stage?
It is under process, Lordship.
Under process, I can understand, but what is that processing done? It has reached the secretary's table or it's still in the ministerial staff table?
Lordship, that instruction, Lordship, not have Lordship. Can it come up immediately after 2 weeks, Lordship? I'll get.
They have said that it's under process. They will finalize it within 2 weeks.
My lord.
Mr. D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education Department, on instructions received, has contended that the pro rata pension proposal of the petitioner is under consideration of the departmental authorities, and the same would be finalized within a period of 3 weeks from today. So, registered to list this matter again on five, 9/2024, on which date Mr. Upamanyu shall submit before this court the communication made to the Accountant General submitting the final proposal for release of the pro rata pension in respect of the petitioner in terms of the pro rata pension of the petitioner.
Lordship,
Full stop.
this communication may be kept.
No, I'll not keep it. I'll give it.
Triple obliged.
Highly obliged.
Wait for 2 weeks more. Wait, see what happens.
Obliged.
And Mr. Talda, kindly inform the authorities, because I've been seeing this. If you have problems, deficiencies, don't process. You are not called upon to process a deficient paper. But the deficiencies must go at one go, not at staggered as per your officer's interest. Because that is creating problem for the pensioners. Please see to that. You may have 100 issues, write 100 issues. But today 10, tomorrow 10, like that you carry on for 2-3 years, that is not permissible.
2009 it was sanctioned, and now he's aged about 70 years.
No, you're getting something. You are getting something. I have seen people, family pension proposals, issues after issues being raised, which could have been raised in the first instance itself.
Right.
Because it goes to the secretary, from the secretary, it goes straight down to the DI. Again, it will travel back, come to you. Again, another point, it will go back. What is this?
Absolutely.
In a proper case, if I get it, I'll put it straight. Remember that.
Triple obliged.
You have issues. You are within your rights to ask for clarifications. But please don't ask clarification at staggered intervals. That's not called for. That's my issue. Try to, maybe there is some issue. Try to rectify that. We all should work together so that the citizen gets his relief at the earliest.
Obliged.
Yes, what is more left here?
Your Lordship, as per the last order, I have received the instruction that Your Lordship, the petitioner has retired.
Then?
Therefore,
Then?
nothing needs, Your Lordship, it may be withdrawn.
And matter also become infructuous, I think, because of the judgment of this division bench.
But we'll say, sir, she has become infructuous, so she is not prosecuting. He is, Mr. Ghosh has something for me.
Division bench judgment also.
Division bench judgment. And with respect to the same institution where
Why you require a division bench judgment? The application that has been brought on record is enough. That itself shows that the degree is within that relief period. What is that judgment of this court?
Pragyan Sharma.
Pragyan Sharma and the Supreme Court? Supreme Court?
Supreme Court.
Mishra, what was that? My Lord Justice Bujarburua's judgment.
Pranita Sharma.
Huh?
Pranita Sharma.
Pranita Sharma.
Pranita Sharma.
Pranita Sharma. Anyway, we'll not go into that. Ms. S. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that during the pendency of the writ petition, the petitioner has retired from his services. His lady, a lady or gen?
It's hers.
The petitioner had retired from her services on reaching the age of superannuation. Accordingly, the issue now raised in the present proceedings has been rendered infructuous. The said prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents. So, in view of the above, the writ petition stands closed as having been dismissed as having become infructuous.
That is same institution, same
Same.
year, same.
same, everything entirely exactly same case from same year.
Dr. Shashi Bhushan, Institute of Education.
No.
No,
it is,
no.
Vivekananda.
Vivekananda, sorry,
Vivekananda
Vivekananda.
College of Education.
But the application was submitted sometime in 1997. That is within that extended period.
Extended period. Obliged.
My presence will be recorded.
Mr. S.K. Goswami, Mr. S.K. Ghosh, and Mr. I. Alam are present for their respective respondents.
Obliges.
Matter pertaining to appointment of Hindi teacher in elementary school. In fact, these petitioners, they applied pursuant to an advertisement made in the year 2017.
Now, when you come to court, why do you prevent the respondent counsel also to come?
That's
I find that when you come, the respondents just, this is some big effect.
There's an army, I don't know why, what's happening.
See, whole area has become empty because Ms. D. Burgoyne is here. Burgoyne is here.
Probably they are not
Interested.
Walk over, logic.
That concept is yet to come in.
Maybe it should be brought in, high time. Logic, it's like that, they were selected and, but they were not appointed.
I know.
They approached the honorable court, then
Directions.
the direction was issued that there was some re-verification of documents that.
What happened to the
necessary.
contempt?
During the contempt proceedings, it came, there was an affidavit which was filed by the commissioner. It stated the reasons for their non-appointment. It stated that the two of the petitioners.
Ms. Burgoyne, we'll give them one more chance.
Enough opportunities has been given.
No, after your amendment, I had only given them one chance on 22/3/2024. They may have forgotten the matter. This is elementary. Yes, who is appearing for elementary? No, I wanted you hear somebody, not out. But Ms. D. Burgoyne, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. SMT Sisti Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department. Mr. SMT Sisti undertakes that he would bring on record the stand of the departmental authorities on record by way of filing an affidavit before the next date of listing. Also, basing on the said undertaking of Mr. SMT Sisti, list this matter again on 2/9/2024. It is provided that in the event no affidavit is so filed in the matter, this court would pass appropriate orders basing on the materials available on record.
Lordship, can it be on 5th or 6th?
5th, 6th.
Lordship, there is one more prayer. There is a similar petition pending, WPC 4803 of 23. Let it come along with that writ petition. There an
Affidavits have been filed.
Affidavit has been filed. A limited affidavit. There, of course, the person.
The registry to list this matter again, along with writ petition number, WPC number 4803/2023. So, uporot je likhicho moi, affidavit file no korile, will proceed bole, hetu kati dia. If there is an affidavit, we'll rely on that.
Yes.
Good go.
This pertains to release of death cum retirement gratuity. Now, the petitioner, he retired in the year 2008 and he was covered under the old pension rules and, sorry, the new pension rules. And obviously, after under the new pension rules, the death cum retirement gratuity concept was gone. Thereafter, by notification issued in the year 2021, the persons covered under the new pension scheme was also brought under the, given the benefit of the death cum retirement gratuity. Now, these petitioner, he did not receive that benefit. That is why the filing of the petition has arisen. Now, in the affidavit, they say that due to the negligence of the petitioner itself, the inaction of the petitioner itself, the death cum retirement gratuity could not be released because he has himself not opened the permanent account number, registration number, and also his contribution towards that death cum retirement gratuity is not there. But if we have filed the reply pursuant to that, if the scheme is examined, it is the responsibility of the authorities. They have to open the permanent registration number. They have to call for the record particulars of the employees concerned. and it is on them. So now they, when it comes to releasing my debt cum retirement gratuity, they cannot give the onus on me that it's me who.
Who is this
taken the-
respondent number 9?
He is the headmaster, he's a drawing and disbursing officer. And earlier we did not make him a party, but later on, we have made him a party and the amended petition has been filed.
He'll be only the acting authority. The decision has to be of the authorities.
Yes, yes. Their affidavit has come.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Rabba.
Sorry, in fact, actually, this matter was being looked after by Nayak Madam.
Who?
Nayak Madam.
Oh, no. Where is he? Oh, he's gone out.
He's not here in.
He is gone out. We'll have it next week because Nayak had informed me that we had some other matter that he'll not be available. A prayer is made on behalf of Mr. P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel, BTC, for an adjournment in the matter today. So, prayer accepted. Registry to list this matter again on. We'll dispose it off on the next date. Everything is here. 27/8/2024.
27.
27, right? Mr. S.R. Rabha, Learned Standing Counsel, BTC, and Mr. B. Sharma, Standing Counsel, AG, Assam, and Mr. G. Pegu, Learned Government Advocate, are present for their respective response. And Mr. B. Gugwe, Learned Standing Counsel. You are for? Finance. Standing Counsel, Finance. Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Converted the regular teacher to the tutor, my lord, without having any proceeding, my lord. That is BTC case, my lord.
Lordship, I have sent the affidavit for vetting. Lordship may take it up after a week.
That for affidavit, they have taken, my lord.
That's true, Lordship, it has been sent.
Your lordship taken up earlier 2-3 occasions. Thereafter, it was surrounded and again come here. RT and 31 says.
Yes. How is this? What is your justification for conversion from scale of pay to a fixed pay? Because the division bench judgment does not contemplate that. And your policy which is there, that also does not speak of that. And the others have been given the best scale of pay. Why this petitioner? 10,800. That is the only issue.
Yes.
What is your stand on that?
The standard is that, Lordship, initially there was no particular sanction. That's the reason, Lordship.
Then you should have contested that matter. That why did you reinstate him if he's not covered under that scheme?
That's right, Lordship.
Then, if that be so, now you will have to pay him.
Lordship, let the affidavit come back.
One more date. Mr. Dutta said 8282 or WPC number 7. Item number? Same matter?
Same matter.
28, 29, 30.
30 and
31, sorry, 30-31. Heard Mr. C. Goswami, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel, BTC, as well as Mr. B. Talukda, Learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department, and Mr. B. Gugoi, Learned Standing Counsel, Finance. Mr. B. Chaudhary submits that the affidavit on behalf of the PTC authorities would be filed in the matter on or before when? Give me a date.
by 19, Lordship.
On or before 19/8/2024. Registry to list this matter for further consideration. Registry to list this matter again on 28/8/2024. Dutta writ petition.
Okay.
May I please
Your lordship.
Lordship,
Instruction received, your lordship. Kindly grant us 3 weeks time to file our affidavit.
What is your instruction?
Here, my lord, inspector of the school has a service book in respect of the petitioner. Sultana Ahmed has been received from the inspector of his school with counter sign. Now, my lord, process has been going on. Necessary verification of records regarding the payment of arrears salary is under process in respect of the petitioner of the incident case.
Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the Dana Standing Council, Secondary Education Department submits that the requisite materials for consideration of the grievance of the petitioner for release of her monthly salary with effect from September 2021 has been so received by the authorities and the processing thereon is underway. He submits that the said processing would be so concluded within a period of 2 weeks from today. Full stop. Accordingly, the matter stands adjourned till 30/8/2024. On the next date of listing, Mr. Sharma shall place before this court the outcome of the process as undertaken for consideration of the grievance of the petitioner for release of her arrears salaries. Ms. So-and-so, Learned Counsel, appears for respond number 4 and 5. Wait, on the next date, they'll come up. We'll see what we can do. A copy of the communication dated 18/8/2024 as furnished by Mr. U. Sharma is kept on record and marked as X. 38. Yes, Mr. Bodhi.
Litigations earlier for getting VRS, that was done. Now getting pension. Some of the areas have been paid, not pension and pension areas has not been paid.
You have received provisional DCRG, leave encashment, group
Lordship,
insurance scheme. Are you receiving a provisional pension?
no.
Why? Yes, who is appearing? Yes, who is appearing?
Second. Comment.
You went on voluntary retirement with effect from 1/6/2015.
Lordship,
No provisional pension till date.
No.
What is this?
and she had some problems. She has son, the only son is a mentally
Mentally retarded child.
plus blind. She needs urgent money. That has been
Not done.
yes. That was also the provisional CSF, PF, etc. work only after institution of this.
Not done. This no order is required. You had to do it on your own.
Yes.
Why was it not done? Mr. Chisti, have your instructions. We'll have it at
Yes.
what has happened. And if not, I want the provisional pension from 2015 released to her within 2 weeks.
Yes, yes.
You please have
Yes,
your
yes.
instructions.
Maybe so. Matter pertaining to
The regular headmaster, my lord, and the regular headmaster, I have referred the insert academic insert last time. Before I submitted this matter, my lord, we started the instructor schools, threatened the petitioner to withdraw this petition, otherwise he will be suspended from his.
Yes, madam, where is your instruction?
Yes, your lordship, I will get this. Yeah, ma'am. Good, ma'am.
Any criminal case pending against you?
Yes, your lordship.
What is the stage?
Your lordship, sexual allegation of sexual abuse.
I know that. What is the stage of that proceeding?
Your lordship, from.
Yes, what is the stage of your proceeding, criminal proceeding?
The trial is going on.
Trial is going.
Trial is going.
Yes, the trial
But
is going.
Mr. M.H. Ansari, learned counsel for the petition, also heard Ms. P. Das, learned counsel, appearing for the state respondents. Ms. P. Das submits that the instructions in the matter requisite for filing an affidavit is been received by her. So, accordingly, the respondent authority shall bring on record their stand by way of filing an affidavit before the next date, signing by five. List this matter again after 6 weeks on a date to be so fixed by the registry.
Deeply obliged.
You face trial without any other further headaches. If you become a headmaster, you will have much trouble, right? So you face trial, finish it off, and then.
Deeply obliged.
Iman?
We have the legislation matter non-use of the salary of the petitioner. His service provincialized 2022. As last of the respondents take time to file affidavit also.
Yes, they have brought on record certain materials which shows that the date of appointment as assigned to you on 14/10/2014 is up to 14. Your appointment is 14/10/2014, not before that. So they say that you have to be appointed by. Give him a copy. Mr. P.K. Bora, learned counsel, appearing for the state respondents, have placed on record an instruction received by him from the Director Elementary Education Assam, which reveals that the provincialization of the services of the petitioner is being questioned on account of the fact that there were manipulations in the records maintained in the college school in this connection, and his actual date of joining is 14/10/2024, which would, as a grade 4 employee, which would take him out of the purview of provincialization of his, out of the purview of the act and of the act of, when were you provincialized?
On 23/9/2022.
23/9?
23/9/2022.
22.
23/9/2022.
22. Under the provision of the from the purview of the provisions of the Act to Pura Likhiniva Assam Secondary 2018 Act. Also, the above being the position, a copy of the said instructions is required to be furnished to Mr. Gogoi, learned counsel for the petitioner.
So let them
And-
file an affidavit also in this, I will respond to them.
Huh?
Let them file an affidavit also.
Okay. In view of the above position, the said aspect of the matter be brought on record by way of filing an affidavit. Also, they let the affidavit be filed within a period of 3 weeks from today. Also, raised to list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by you. You can take this back.
Oblige.
Copy দিব নালাগে, affidavit file দিব। Yes.
Since only private respondent number 6 has filed affidavit yesterday, we need 2 weeks time to file our reply.
Mr. You are more, M. More. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he be granted 2 weeks time to submit the rejoinder, a rejoinder on behalf of the petitioner against the affidavit submitted by the respondent number 6. The other respondents are also at liberty to bring on record their respective stance by way of filing affidavits before the next date of listing. Raised to list those matters again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by it.
Lordship, on the last occasion, Mr. Pegu was asked to bring the instructions. I have got the instructions, Lordship.
Can you see the order dated 26/4/2000?
Should the
26 for
2024 by us. passed by-
page.
No, Lordship, this is on.
there were certain anomalies where the NDC certificate was not.
Just a moment. Why? What has happened here? Why can't you, is your director not in a position to require her subordinates to even submit an inquiry report?
Madam,
2 times letters, now the 3rd time the letter has gone, still they are not doing anything. Why?
The NDC certificates are not signed by the.
No. The
treasury.
inquiry report is not there. That was the substance, summon substance. It is the inquiry report that will reveal whether the allegation against him is correct or wrong.
My lord,
This will not do.
since
We
I'm
want
appearing-
the final thing in terms of that order.
My lord, since I'm appearing for the first time in this matter, my lord, I will be granted some time, my lord.
Mr. Fukan,
Right.
you are appearing with a robe.
Right.
Whether you appear or somebody else appears does not make a difference. It's the department which is before me,
My lord.
right?
Yes.
Like you appear before me today, you will be appearing before some coordinate bench in the matter tomorrow. But the issue remains.
Issue is, sir.
So I'm giving you a date. On that day, if the compliance of the order is not made, you ask your director to give us the list of the names of persons who are not complying. We will haul them up. Mr. Fukan,
My lord.
in terms of Mr. Fukan, Learned, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, in terms of the directions passed by this court-wide order dated 26/4/2024, has placed on record a communication dated 17/7/2024 issued by the Director, Elementary Education, Assam. A perusal of the said communication presents a dismal picture in as much as, in spite of repeated perusal, repeated directions issued by the Director, the subordinate district level officers have not complied with that, and the inquiry report as required has not been placed. Full stop. This court, on consideration of the matter, adjourns the hearing today and directs the Director, Elementary Education, Assam, to place on record on the next date all requisite material, including the inquiry report, failing which to submit a list of officials who have failed to carry out the directions passed by this court in the order dated 26/4/2024, as well as the directions passed by the Director consequent thereto. Full stop. List this matters again on
After 2 weeks, sir.
28/8/2024. A copy of the communication dated 17/7/2024 as furnished by Mr. A. Fukan is kept on record and marked as X. You write a letter.
My lord.
The report, give a downloaded copy of this order or a list of the people. That much will do.
Suspension, the petitioner was placed under suspension on 11/10/2023. On the last date, 21/6/2024, the departmental council.
Nothing has been done after this.
They have, the director have moved a proposal before the commissioner.
That was
for
moved at that
increased
point
rates.
of time.
After that, nothing has been done.
Why?
From June, we are in August now. And also they were repeatedly.
Where is this director's office? Director's office is where?
Here,
Kailipara. Government office?
this
Dispur, maybe because of the floods.
Yes, 3 months floods, yes, 3 months floods.
2 o'clock, get me the instruction. Because you have made a submission here that the proposal for her reinstatement was moved to the government. That is in 21/6/2024. We are in August. 2 o'clock.
Item 39, may I please your lordship? Last occasion on 14 June, your lordship had directed that an affidavit be filed by the respondent authorities and it be invariably placed on record by the next day. I believe there is no affidavit yet. This is about finalization of provisional pension, your lordship.
Provisional pension has not been paid to you.
It is paid
It's
for
been
last
paid.
70 years.
Pensions have not been finalized.
The provisional pension is so meager that it is below the par.
Your Lordship, as per Government of Assam servant, Your Lordship, the retirement time after she has reached the age of 50 or has completed 20 years of service. In this case, Your Lordship, petitioner is in service for 15 years. She completed her service for 15 years only. So she does not complete it for 20 years.
Lordship, this
Where is from where are you saying these things?
Petition of the settle.
Is there any e-filing of affidavits which I can't see?
I may allow to.
No, I'll not allow you because I was allowed you on 14.6. Shall invariably, what is that meaning to that word shall invariably file? You determine the cost. I'm not going to anymore.
Notification.
Madam, we are not sitting here. We are not sitting here to pass orders daily to file affidavits. We have to take the matters forward. If you don't file, I know how to do it.
I may allow to obtain that notification,
No,
Your Lordship.
I don't know. Because we had, you only, Ms. Pedas, you only took time, undertakes to file affidavit in the matter by the next date of listing. However, before the next date of listing, the affidavit on behalf of the shall invariably be brought on record. So and so, so and so, so and so pension department. Give a meaning to this. How I proceed further. Maximum adjournment I can give you is till 4:45. The affidavit should be here. Otherwise, tell me the cost. When you are ready, tell me. Madam, at 2 o'clock.
Your Lordship.
This, they think Mr. Ms. Das and everybody, let us cut down this thing. That daily we come here, 70 matters, we only have to pass orders, filing affidavits. What is the...
At least grant us, Your Lordship, 1 day time, Your Lordship.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
We'll come. You also come. But the affidavit should be here.
Monday, sorry, Your Lordship, Monday. Monday, Your Lordship.
Monday, if it is Monday, it will be cost. You think over it, 2 o'clock.
This matter, I need a little accommodation, my lord. Affidavit is ready, my lord, and send it for waiting, my lord. So let the matter come immediately on next week, my lord.
Mr. B. Talukdar, Learned Counsel for the Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Summits, that the affidavit in the matter is ready and would be filed on or before 14/8/2024. Registered to list this matters again on 19/8/2024, along with the affidavit that is undertaken to be filed by the respondents in the matter.
Oblige, my lord. May I please have your lordship?
The interim orders were passed in which case?
Yes, my lord. Interim order was passed in, my lord, in all the cases.
Which case?
Date case 1737
Huh?
and 1737/2024, my lord.
1737 today. Isn't it?
In all cases, my lord.
But no, it's not somehow in this case that order is not there.
My lord, the late case is 1759, that is item number 41, my lord. My lord.
But unfortunately, in that lead case, the interim order is not there.
Yes, my lord, the interim order, one unfortunate affair is going on, my lord. Despite the interim order, my lord, in paragraph 4, my lordship has passed. My lord, may I?
1737.
1759 is the today's late case, my lord.
Whatever it is, the interim order is not there.
My lord.
1332. So where did I pass that order?
Lord, it is.
Huh? 45-46.
Lordship.
No. No. Good goal.
My lord, may I hand over a certified copy?
Good goal copy. Order it. File. File up night. Doesn't order the 8-10-4.
My lord's direction starts from paragraph 62, my lord. Paragraph.
No, I passed a detailed order in some case. Thereafter, these are the
No, my lord,
just the extract of the directions.
Exactly, that detailed order is with me. my lord.
W1332. 1332 sound.
Item 48, your lordship, may kindly see. In that order, your lordship. In item 48, your lordship. Your lordship.
Order is dated 8/4/20.
Ah, I know that, but I'm not finding it in this.
Lordship, that order might find.
It's here. A order to baki kitat kyo nai? Rakhibo lage to. Pune marise. Miriam, मैं इसको बोलना तो ये कॉपी लेके सब में रखेगा. ये है सब में रखेगा. किबा कारणत segregate होले इतु থাকিব ना. Yes, what is
My lord, the unfortunate, my lord's direction starts at paragraph 62, my lord, page 25, my lord, of this, my lord, interim order. And my lord, there is a specific direction under clause 4. My lord, may I read, my lord?
Go ahead,
Petitioners who had undergone their respective diploma in pharmacy.
Yes, what happened thereafter?
My lord, our registration has not yet been, my lord, given.
File a contempt, we'll deal with it.
My lord.
File a contempt, we'll deal with it.
My lord, as the matter is pending, my lord, that's
Why?
why we.
You don't file any contempt petition in pending matters.
We filed.
Maybe today I can find out something for you where you have filed.
No, my lord, we'll file it. We can
File a contempt, then we will deal with it effectively. Yes, why are you not complying? Have you gone up on appeal?
Lordship, regarding these cases, Lordship, I don't have the proper instructions for this. Lordship, it might properly be best addressed by Counsel B. Gogoi. He's on.
Call him.
Lordship, yes, but it would be best if he addresses the court.
Call him. We'll wait for you.
Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary. No appeal against this.
No appeal, my lord.
Then they'll have to comply.
No appeal has been filed, and so far as my cases are concerned, I think 42 and 46, the notification that is 7/11/2022, that is under challenge, that has to be finally heard.
Affidavits have also not been filed.
Affidavits have not been accepted.
So today, Mr. Bhuya says that the registrations have not been given.
Yes.
So if that be so, that would be a case of violation of an order.
True.
So for that, we'll have to have a proper application.
Your lordship.
You file an application.
Let them file a contribution, my lord.
We will deal with it.
Because my lord, one part has been withdrawn.
One part has been withdrawn. The exit examination part has been withdrawn.
They have withdrawn.
Paper publication.
Huh?
There is a paper publication that
Show
they
me.
have withdrawn.
So Mr. Chaudhary, your matters become infructuous.
No, my lord.
Why?
Because I am the university, my lord.
If the exit exam, your grievance was against the exit exam only.
Not only, my lord, this examination. This is, my lord, for.
You are for Girijananda.
I am for Girijananda as well as Don Bosco. My matters remain, my lord.
Or you have presented a challenge to the 7-11 also.
Yes.
7-11. So to that extent, it survives. Yes, and the students who have filed.
Yeah.
That case is what further consideration would be there?
That part is addressed, madam. The exit examination part goes.
Goes.
So far as giving registration, that part remains, madam.
Okay, that would remain.
That part.
And you had made both the prayers in the petition. Yes, why affidavit is not forthcoming?
Lordship, I'll have to ask regarding this. Lordship, probably be best if.
Okay, Mr. Chaudhary, we'll just have the views of Mr. Gogoi also, because an affidavit is required here.
Yes,
And down there, they have complied with half. Let's see what they do with the others, other half. And we'll also ask Mr. because he's also appearing for the Assam Pharmacy Council. We'll ask him why our directions with regard to the registration is not being done. Let's see what response he gives, and thereafter we'll proceed.
So, Blackboard.
But yeah, take a look at it will great. Mr. Bhuya, you take back your. Somebody, I'll make a note that the exit exam part that they have withdrawn, we'll make a observation at least.
Right.
At 2. You need not be here, Mr. Chaudhary. Nothing is serious. Yes, Mr. Islam.
The second round of litigation earlier opposed this court at court your lordships page 48 is the earlier order and operative portion your lordship page 50 area salary regularization from the date of passing order page 50 para 3 your lordship.
Your thing is that it should that period of your service before this regularization has also to be taken into note of, right? 2002 onwards.
From his past, her training in 2012, similar person already they have gained, and I have annexed the order also.
Where?
And recent order you have page 30.
30.
Page 58 you annex proposal also there for area salary and.
Yes, who is appearing?
Lordship, in this matter, we are awaiting our instruction, my lord. Some time may be given, my lord. Last
Okay,
occasion,
time. You want time?
Yes, my lord. For instruction.
3 o'clock. Some time.
My lord,
It will be more, too much. Then 2
not
o'clock.
today, my lord, some other day.
When
weeks,
you
my
say
lord.
some days,
2
time
weeks.
means I'll only know time as today.
Okay. We are waiting, my lord, to the department.
They are stipendary teachers. So what happened to that decision, stipendary regularization?
That Punima.
Punima Hore?
My lord, based on that, my lordship, we were supposed to file an affidavit. On the last occasion also, we had stated, my lord, the previous contract. So, my lord, sometime maybe, my lord, we file a
First
detailed
day.
affidavit.
We'll
detailed
give them
affidavit.
some time.
My lord.
On the I heard Mr. S. Islam, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. A. Fukan and Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department. Mr. Fukan prays that he be granted further 2 weeks' time to bring on record the affidavit on behalf of the 3 weeks' time on behalf of the said respondents. So it is registered accordingly to list these matters again on 6/9/2024. So if you don't file,
My lord, we'll file, my lord, because
if you
there
don't file,
are other matters also there, my lord.
if you don't file,
My lord will give, my lord, because it's a 24 matter, my lord.
whatever it is, salaries of the petitioner involved.
My lord will file.
I'm not here to only pass, I'm here to hear matters, not pass orders.
We'll file, my lord. We've written to the department.
Publish. On an item, previous item, I appear for HM, my name is.
Mr. H. Chaudhary, you are appearing for?
Accountant General, responding for.
In this matter?
No, no,
Islam, sir.
52, item 52, just.
52. Okay. AG. Standing Counsel, AG. Given? Yes, Mr.
Lordship, I have been relieved from the post of incharge principal only on the assumption that I may not be able to handle the pressure situation. Lordship. There are 3 inquiry reports, Lordship, I have been given clean sheet by the ADC. Lordship, may kindly see the inquiry report at page 42. Hereafter, there is another clarification by the Deputy Commissioner at page 56. Hereafter, Lordship, the one inquiry was committed, submitted by IS, saying that Lordship may kindly initially go to page 42, Lordship. Page 44.
44.
Page 40.
Oh, half an egg to a child.
Lordship.
MDM half egg.
Lordship, that situation, Lordship, even class 9 and 10, they are extremely poor students, Lordship. They do not want to differentiate. That was going on from a long back. Now it has been, Lordship, corrective measures have been taken. Now it was not the fault of the principal, Lordship. It was the gun by the cook, Lordship. That is the findings. The very system is very, because 9 and 10 students are not allowed with them. So the cook gave them some.
Where is the order, impugned order?
Impugned order, Lordship, at page 62. Page 62.
Yes, any proceeding initiated?
No. Lordship, today the matter is fixed for
Interim order.
interim prayer also.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Here allegation against him.
No, allegation is against him, you suspend him.
Collection.
You suspend him also. Then we will understand. This order is passed on 19/6.
2024.
And the person behind, let's say, page 53, some illegal constructions were made in the school campus. That was during my previous incumbent, Lordship. And for that, Lordship, the one Robiul Haq, Fazil Haq, he has been already placed under suspension. I was instrumental in, Lordship, demolishing the illegal construction. And Lordship, who is the SMDC president, Lordship, he is a government officer. So there is no scope of any manipulation, Lordship.
No, they have not taken disciplinary action against you.
Yes, sir. There's nothing against me to take disciplinary action, Lordship.
Only the half the egg.
Lordship, may kindly see the IS report, Lordship, at page 60, Lordship.
Gwalpara IS report.
Lordship, yes. This has been done, the impugned order has been passed on the basis of this report, Lordship. The only allegation against me is due to loose administration. That is an assumption.
Yes, Mr. Sharma, what do you have to say?
And also with regard to
In the last part of report submitted by the inspector of school, my lord. Last bottom part. Thereafter,
This is not done. If you have anything against him, proceed against him disciplinary. Initiate disciplinary proceedings. But you keep him in this school, that means there is nothing. And these are all preliminary, this have to be proved, and you wanted to do that. This report is of February. Action taken 4 months thereafter. Why? You have any instructions?
Regarding the current status, I have to take instruction.
No, I don't want the current status. You give me the status as of 19/6, that'll do. We'll fix this matter on Tuesday.
Also, everything is on record also. I have annexed all the pre-inquiry reports. Also, this has also been taken care with regard to the.
I got it.
That they put ADC has.
No,
taken
if
care of this.
somebody, if Eddie Junior was appointed, I would have come in. Here the inspector of schools is holding the.
Yes, that is why also on the very first day, also that interim order was not given. Saying that on the next day, also we will consider interim prayer.
Mr. Sharma should have his instructions.
That is only on assumption also. How can they also on assumption that I am a.
On the next date, we'll pass, Mr. Ras. Yes, when can you get?
After 2 weeks, my
No,
lord.
no. This 2 weeks thing's gone. This is from your director here. We'll have it latest either on Monday, on Tuesday or Friday, whenever it's convenient to you.
On Monday and Tuesday is so early because
Then on 16,
16.
right, Mr. Das? 16, Friday? No issue?
No issue.
Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits. Mr. S.K. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department. Mr. S.K. Das, by referring to the order dated 26/6/2024 passed by this court in the present proceeding, submits that the matter is fixed today for consideration of the interim prayer made by the petitioner. However, Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the said consideration be deferred to the next week, inasmuch as he has not received his instructions in the matter. Full stop. In view of the above position, raised it to list this matter again on 16/8/2024. In the event the instructions are not forthcoming, this court would proceed to consider the issues arising in the matter, consider the prayer of the petitioner for interim relief by recording the materials available on record in the petition. List this matter again on 16/8/2024. You have time till 16/8/2024. If you want to take some remedial measures, do it.
What the instruction will come? All the three inquiry reports are here only.
No, I just wanted to know whether they have formulating any departmental proceeding against you. That much only. These inquiry reports are just preliminary inquiry reports. Can't be taken. I just want them to tell me, I'm not putting it, that yes, this is the show cause we have ready. Then I can pull my hands off.
Obliged.
Time being, my lord. That's why Keiko is in next month.
Where is your affidavit here?
Everything is there.
Now, this man is required to come back at frequent intervals to this court.
Yes.
Huh? Mr. Da, this man is required to come back to this court at frequent intervals. And this time it's on the basis of a statement made in your affidavit.
Yes. My lord, kindly have it.
Have you withdrawn that notification with retrospective effect?
My lord, as per our affidavit, we have with
Withdrawn it.
withdrawn, my lord.
Fine, but is it with retrospective effect?
Uh,
That was after his case for promotion was considered.
Yes.
And that order or notification was passed.
Because that doesn't have, my lord,
Provision is of 5/4/2020.
finance approval, my lord, that
Ex post facto. Because his case was considered in the manner required. His eligibility is not not disputed. Only because of a financial approval.
but
That can
the
delay his
provision-
payments, but his status, can you delay it?
But the promotion, my lord, which was given under the OM.
Would you like to
OM is
file an
actually
affidavit in this matter?
Sorry, my lord.
Would you like to file an affidavit in this latest matter, 2789? Or you don't want to? Then otherwise we'll fix the matter for final consideration.
My lord, kindly have the matter on at 2, my lord.
Two. Yes.
But relate to payment for salary, current salary is being paid, but the state, like last 2 orders, my lord, you lost to me, can we see?
Yes, Ms. Das.
We have filed our affidavit.
Where?
26 February 2026 to 2024.
Yes, what happened in pursuance to this letter, 23/8/22 issued by the director?
We have stated in paragraph 9, Your Lordship, that is page 44.
I've
Your
read it.
Lordship.
I've read it. What happened? It's pending with the government. What happened from the government? You're not for the government.
And for the education, Your Lordship.
I know there's education department, the secretary, somebody else.
Lordship, that has been, the approval has shout for is awaited, Your Lordship.
I know. Why is it being kept pending? 22, this proposal was submitted.
So,
Why is it kept pending? That is not.
23/8/22, Your Lordship.
That
Proposal.
is not said in your affidavit as to why the matter is pending.
Regarding that, Your Lordship, I need to obtain instruction, latest
And why did you file an affidavit?
You lordship, para 9, my lord, you lordship, can of the affidavit, para 9 is very clear, my lord.
Oh, this is on behalf of director.
Director, my lord. Let's stand for approval, my lord. The approval is short for, that is waited, my lord. Of the payment of.
Ms. P. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that in terms of the affidavit filed by, submits that an affidavit has been filed by the respondent number 2 in the matter. On perusal of the said affidavit, it is seen that a proposal for release of the arrears salaries of the petitioner is presently pending disposal before the secretary to the government of Assam. Education, what do you call school education.
School education.
Education, school education.
Second.
Department of School Education is pending before the Secretary, Department of School Education, Government of Assam. So Ms. Das shall receive instruction as to the latest status with regard to the said proposal on and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. List this matter again on when?
Madam, the last of this month, madam.
Okay, Ms. Das, when?
29.
After.
Give me a date.
2 times.
Convenient to yourself.
Time has been given, madam.
Any date. Any date.
Any date?
Any
Okay.
date.
Let it be on 28 or board 30, 38.
30.
You're getting a current salary?
30, yes.
30.
Current salary is being paid, madam.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You continue.
There is no dispute, my lord, so far as payment of salary is paid.
We'll get it. Let her have that instruction. Yes.
55.
Apply.
As per lodgement of, I have to take fresh step on the response number 6 and 7. I may be allowed one of them.
You have not taken this step.
Initially, I have taken,
No,
as per lodgement of, I have not.
seen the office note dated 7/8/2024, wherein I've seen the note of the Lazima Court dated 7/8/2024, wherein the petitioner was required to take first steps for service of notice upon respond number 6 and 7. Also, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the steps in this connection would be taken by (12/8/2024). Also, raised it to issue notices in the manner as provided for by the order dated 17/10/2023 upon the respondents number 6 and 7. Also, matter be listed after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the list.
56, 57.
Lordship, so far as the interim order is concerned, Lordship, we have already complied with this order, Lordship, page 11, para 9, page 11, para 9, Lordship, that direction, that respondent 5 shall not be permitted to function as the insurers of the school. That we have complied, Lordship. This is the order.
But it was not fully complied. Your Lordship may kindly peruse para 10 also of the order. It is further directed that the petitioner shall submit an application before the Director of Secondary Education Assam, highlighting her grievances, and the Director of the Secondary Education is at liberty to take a decision in the matter with regard to the person.
That is a general direction that they will do. He is at liberty. So it is
completed, my lord.
Huh?
Hearing was taken.
Whatever it is, I have not said them to do that. I have said that if you, because the issue is pending before this court.
Yes.
So I have asked that if you have any grievance, if you submit an application, the authority may consider. The main direction is, interim direction is para 9.
Yes, Lord.
That has been complied.
Yes.
So this contempt petition will close it.
Now, Inspector is, IS is holding the search.
No problem. Mr. SMT 60. Mr. SMT 60, learned counsel, appearing for the respondent, submit that in terms of the directions passed by this court, while order dated 3/4/2024 in WPC number 1863/2024, comma, the order allowing the respondent number 5 to function as the academic in charge in the school has been withdrawn, and it is contended that the same is now being held by the Inspector of Schools, Borpeta District Circle, Borpeta. Full stop. Accordingly, the directions passed by this court, interim directions passed by this court, stands complied with.
Lord, may I leave?
Complied with, and accordingly, no further orders are called for in the present contempt petition. Also, the contempt petition stands closed. A copy of the copies of the communications dated 29/5/24 and 31/7/24 as placed on record by Mr. SMT 60 are kept on record. Has punished by Mr. 60 are kept on record and marked as X and Y respectively. Writ petition, WPC.
My lord, in the writ petition, we have taken steps. My lord, the respondents have not yet filed any affidavit, my lord. We have taken steps in the month of April, my lord.
Just a moment. Why Hiran Kolita is not working there?
My lord, we have taken steps. She is still there, my lord.
What is this statement?
My lord, the private respondent is the tutor, my lord. And he is not the, my lord. And
He is not there in the school today.
He is there, my lord.
But here there is an office note. Ms. Pidas. Seen the office note, order of the Laujima Court dated 25/7/2024, wherein the following observation has been so recorded with regard to service of notice upon the respondent number 5. So, today in the connected writ petition, today in a connected contempt matter, the respondent authorities had contended that the charge as given to the respondent number 5 herein was withdrawn on 31/7/2024, thereby meaning that she was continuing against the said post till that relevant point of time, which would indicate that the petitioner was serving in the said school. Accordingly, it is not understood as to why the principal of the school had contended that the respondent number 5 to be not working in the school any further. So, the inspector of schools, Ms. P. Das, shall receive instructions from the inspector of schools, Borpeta Circle, as to the inspector of schools, Borpeta Circle, Borpeta District Circle, Borpeta, is required to receive clarifications from the principal, Ancholik Senior Secondary School, Bongaon, as to why he had contended that the respondent number 5 was not working in the said school when notices were brought to the school to be served upon her. Also, the said clarification be placed on record on the next date of listing through the Standing Council, Secondary Education Department. Also, list this matter again on. A copy of this order shall be downloaded and forwarded to the Inspector of Schools, Borpeta District Circle, Borpeta, by Ms. P. Das, Learned, Standing Council, Borpeta, for further compliance. List this matter again on 2/9/2024. They have given a note wherein the process server has given a note that the principal says that respondent number 5 is not in the school. Hmm.
58.
Yes, Mr. Kunda.
If petitioner says, my lord, Edicare, neither Edicare nor answer notice return back. May I please to list them before the laws for service? This gets taken on 31/5. The director.
What is the order violated?
Order, my lord, I have filed an appeal, my lord. My lord passed an order to dispose of my appeal within 2 months. Nothing has been done.
Who is for the elementary education? Ms. Fukan. Ms. N. Fukan, Learned, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, has present in the court, has been requested, is requested to receive instructions as to the status of compliance of the directions passed by this court, wide order dated 24/1/24 in WPC number 322/2024 from the Director of Elementary Education Assam, and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. List this matters again on 6/9/2024. Have that. Only an appeal disposal, if not dispose of the appeal on merits after hearing and bring the order. This order should not be let like this.
59.
So your grievance taken care of?
My lord, if necessary, I will file 14 minutes.
If necessary, no. Necessary. Now you give a copy. How will she otherwise help you?
My lord, by today.
Despite service of notice, the respondent number, the sole respondent, he has not appeared. Letter personally present losses because this is a long pending matter losses. I have not been appointed till this. There are so many orders losses. The division bench is also appeal my DA degree. And hereafter also there is a further clarification by the honorable single judge that there is no impediment to post me as a regular principal. The other person also, he has been appointed. A common judgment was passed. Musabir Ali was appointed as a principal, but in my, I have not been appointed till that also.
What is this note? Neither AD card nor sons of notice has been received in response to the notice issued to the sole respondent as of yet.
Oh, AD card has been received back. No, I have checked the order also.
There is a high court or quarter of this court. Oh, yes.
Notice, AD card has been received back.
Okay.
And they have put the signature and the seal.
Seen the office note dated 6/8/2024, which indicates that the service of notice upon the sole respondent is complete. However, none has entered appearance for the sole respondent. Full stop. Who is appearing for the secondary? Mr. Sharma, your director has received notice but no representation. So what should we do? It's a contempt matter, you will not get a file. We'll ask her to remain personally present.
No, my lord, I will take the instruction.
No. Why? She has received this notice on 3/7/24.
I just call SMTC.
You take instructions, come back in the second half, tell me what compliance she has made. Otherwise, we'll ask her to be here. Notices received, but no representation.
60-61.
BTC has filed affidavit just today, my lord. I received copy, your lordship will fix a date for hearing.
Pleadings otherwise complete.
Yeah, UGC has given in respect of 10 papers, my lord, they have given in respect to the petitioner, other 10 they have not given.
Yes, Mr. Mukhtar.
It will fix for admission, my lord, in the, your lordship will endeavor, dispose it of on that day, my lord.
Learned counsel for the part A to over 60-61. Learned counsel for the parties have submitted that the pleadings in the matter are complete, and accordingly the same may be taken up for final consideration. Also, in view of the above, registry to list those matters. Give me a date, Mr. Das. Convenient to you. Yeah, convenient. Why go till we want it in the first week?
Can it? Bodoland University has not filed.
Well, some time may be required.
Right? Why? What were you doing so long?
Recently, last date.
You have been recently engaged. When?
Last occasion, my lord.
Huh?
The last date, my lord.
Last date was in the month of June.
2 weeks time, my lord. 2 weeks time. 2 weeks time, my lord.
The lordship will fix the date in the meantime.
Yes, in the meantime, he wants.
In the meantime,
he wants, he can buy.
When?
28th of August, not 28.
28. Okay. I'll list this matter for further hearing on 28. List the matter for admission, final consideration in the admission column on 28/8/2024. So it is provided that if any further pleadings are to be brought on record, the parties are at liberty to do so on or before 22/8/2024.
Oblige, madam.
May I please, Your Lordship, I have a request, madam. At 2 p.m. I have some difficulty.
Yes, please tell me.
Okay, I have received instruction, my lord.
On which
Okay.
case?
My lord, about provisional pension. I have talked with the deputy inspector of school, my lord. And today.
Which was the item?
32.
Item number?
32. 32. Yes,
Miss N. Fukan, 32 minutes. Inform the council also.
my lord,
Respond. petition.
already I have informed.
Miss N. Fukan, learned counsel, appearing for the Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, has submitted that the provisional pension in respect of the petitioner hearing would be finalized and
Yes.
released to her before 38/2024. Will do? I just want that only, so that she gets something.
Yes, my lord. Actually,
30
they have not applied.
Be that as it may, it's our duty. We have seen something she's right. We'll give it to her. 38/2024. So raised it to list this matter again on 5/9/2024, on which date the further on which date Ms. Fukan shall place before this court the shall place before this court the status with regard to release of the provisional pension to the petitioner hearing. Now you can go.
Man. The blur.
What is it? Okay. Has something been done?
Well,
because the pension rules.
there are some discrepancies, my lord, in the. Sorry, that is.
These are nothing. You will have to take if there is a delay of only 9 years, you will have to send it to the government. They'll condone that. Huh? 9 years? Huh? This would be 19 years. No problem. That is also permissible to be condoned. And this confirmation thing, that is there. If there is a regular employee, why you can always do it? Where is the confirmation required? How many years of service your husband had?
Lordship, he was regularized in the year 1996 and he died on
No,
1999.
before that, how many years?
Before that, Lordship, he was appointed in 1992. Lordship, seven years, most probably.
That is enough.
1 year of continuous services there, as per the law.
There is a provision which says that this can be condoned. Delay in submission or application can be condoned. And if the certificate in the last page of service book is missing, that what can they do? They can do nothing. You will have to do it. So get this thing regularized. Mr. SR.
This may be issued in this case.
No notice. We'll keep it in motion only. Mr. SR Rabha, Learned Standing Council, BTC, submits that the instructions as received by him in the matter is not sufficient, and accordingly prays that the matter he be granted further 2 weeks' time to receive the updated instructions in the matter. First up, it is Mr. Rabha shall receive the updated instructions and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. Raised it to list those matters again on 38/2024. Full stop. It is directed that any deficiencies, as if any, existing in the matter which delays consideration of the case of the petitioner hearing, the same steps be taken for regularizing such deficiencies so as to enable an early submission of a pension proposal in respect of the petitioner hearing. Also, list this matter 30 question 38.
Highly organized.
62.
Yes, Mr. Day.
Lordship, last order 9/4/2024, Lordship.
Anybody appearing for the respond number 3? No. Okay. Yes, what is your instruction? Huh?
Sorry. I have received verbal instruction, my lord. As per instruction, my lord, due to pendency of court cases, my lord, the appointment could not be, my lord, given to the petitioner. What had happened, my lord? One of the unsuccessful candidate, my lord, namely.
There was a stay order.
No, my lord, what had happened? He challenged, my lord, the selection of this petitioner, my lord. Thereafter, while disposing of that petition, my lord, this honorable court has directed the petitioner to raise the grievance by way of filing a representation before the authority, my lord. He filed a representation before the authority. Then hearing was conducted, my lord. His certificate, school certificate was found, my lord, some doubt was there, my lord. Then, my lord, school authority was called for authentication, my lord. That process is going on, my lord. That's why.
Why he is not involved in that process?
He is not involved, my lord, but that has been put to challenge by one unsuccessful candidate, Mintu Das, my lord. His name is also there, my lord. In the list, he appeared for the interview, and that petition.
So how long will it take you to get that thing?
My lord, kindly give us three weeks time, my lord. I'll get the updated instruction.
2 weeks.
Which one?
Mr.
My lord, so far my knowledge, that case is already over, Lordship.
No, they say that they have this court disposed of the matter with requiring them to consider. You also apply. Mr. S. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the appointment of the petitioner hearing in terms of his selection was not effected on account of the fact that one of the unsuccessful candidates in the selection process, that is Mintu Das, Mintu Das, had instituted proceedings before this court, and this court had required the authorities to consider, had required him to approach the authorities by way of filing a representation. It is contended that the process of consideration in the said matter is under process, and accordingly, the appointment of the petitioner hearing could not be effected. Also, in that view of the matter, the petitioner hearing is also directed to file an appropriate application before the director so as to enable him to have place his case before the said authorities when the case of said Mintu Das is being so considered. Also, registry to list this matter again on 6/9/2024. On the next date of listing, Mr. Das shall place before this court updated instructions in the matter.
63.
None has appeared. None appears for the petitioner on call. None appears for the parties on call. So accordingly, registry to list this matter again on 19/8/2024.
64, 65.
For Lorimer's court's order, the service is concerned. Order dated 5/8/2024.
Seen the note of the Lauzima court, wherein the service of notice upon the respondent number 5, 6, and 7 has been held to be complete. So accordingly, raised to list this matter for admissions. On 9/9/2024. In the meanwhile, the respondents are at liberty to bring on record their respective stands by way of filing affidavit. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of this.
Okay. With the lordship, as per the office order dated. Oh, yeah. The service is
But
completed.
seen the office note dated 5, seen the Lauzima court order dated 5/8/2024. Service of notice upon respondents number 8 to 12 has been held to be complete. 7 to 12 has been held to be complete. Also. So you are paying for respondent number 7 and 8.
My lord. 7.
Mr. Salia, D. Salia appears for senior counsel, appears for the respondent number 7 and 8. Also, registry accordingly to list this matters again on 2/9/2024 for admissions. The respondents are at liberty, respondents are at liberty to bring on record their respective stands by way of filing affidavits on or before the next date of listing. Also.
I'm appearing for responding 6. UGC.
Your stand, number of this. We are well done at council, the standing council, so and so appears for respondent number 6. 9, we have put it on 9th, Mr. 9, yeah. 9/9. 2/9. You can file your affidavits in the.
67.
Similar issue, your lordship.
Same.
The
I didn't
petitioner
get
is
that.
different, but
Yes.
same college, same issue.
The respondents also same.
Yes.
Respondent, in this
In
case,
this case, the pro forma respondents are not issued.
I'm number 6.
Seen the office,
6 and 7, my lord.
I'm for 5.
what about the pro forma respondents?
The lordship, when the notice was issued on the last day, the notice was not issued to pro forma respondents.
Okay, okay. The service of notice upon respondent number 6 and 7 are complete. Also, the Mr. D. Chalia, counsel, the senior counsel appears for the said respondents. So accordingly, registry to list these matters for admission. बाकी एक ही ऊपर का जो है affidavit file करना है, file करेंगे. P. Agarwal for the UGC authorities.
Deeply obliged.
Same date, 2/9.
C8.
Service report is awaited, Lord. Service report is awaited. Can we be allowed to some time to file the justice certificate?
You have taken Dusty.
Already I have given, but the affidavit is not filed. 1 week, I will file it.
Mr. A. Deka submits that the affidavit, that the service of notice upon respond number 4 to 9 has been effected by Dusty mode. However, he prays that he be given a week's time to bring on record an affidavit in this connection. A week's time to file an affidavit in this connection. So, in view of the above position, registry to list these matters after 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by Mr. S. Das, Learned Counsel for the Learned Standing Council, Higher Education Department is present.
Supplementary course list, item 81 for orders.
You are appearing for?
That's one number 4.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. C. A. Burwa
On behalf of Mr. Sibor.
appears for the Accountant General A. Asa. Further, there is no representation on behalf of the other respondents. So, for the ends of justice, registry to list these matters again on 5/6/9/2024.
Time being item 5 and 6.
Yeah, last question, instruction was.
Your case has been recommended by the District Scrutiny Committee. Your case is that it has not been considered by the state level committee. We will ask them to do that. Anything more? Heard the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard none has appeared for the Mr. Chisti, what has happened? Nobody is representing today. Elementary education.
One item. I will appear. I have.
Mr. SMT 60, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department of School Education. Standing Council, Department of School Education appears for all the appears for respond number 1, 2, 4, and 5, while Ms. D. Das Bormot, Learned Government Advocate, appears for respondent number 3. The petitioner in the present proceeding has raised a grievance with regard to the non-consideration of their cases for provincialization of their services, in spite of the fact that the jurisdictional district scrutiny committee on verification of their service particulars had recommended their cases for provincialization of their services. Also, the petitioners herein are serving teachers of Hatkhala ME school. Also, the said school, the serving the service the cases of the serving teachers of the said school was taken up for consideration for provincialization of their services under the provisions of the Act of 2017. Also, and accordingly, the same came to be placed before the District Scrutiny Committee, Karimganj. Also, the District Scrutiny Committee, Karimganj, in its meeting held on 6/2/2018 on verification of the service particulars of the petitioners hearing, proceeded to recommend their names for provincialization of their services. Also, the recommendations as made by the Jurisdictional District Scrutiny Committee came to be forwarded to the Director of Elementary Education, Assam Kahilipara, Niche, by the District Elementary Education Officer, Karimganj, wide communication dated 13/2/2018. It is the categorical contention of the petitioner's hearing that after the matter was so placed before the Director of Elementary Education, Assam, no further consideration as mandated under the provisions of the said Act of 2017 has been carried out. So, in view of the above position, this court hereby directs the Director of Elementary Education, Assam, to take on record the recommendations as made by the District Scrutiny Committee, Karimganj, in respect of the petitioner's hearing on record, and thereafter on such processing as may be mandated to be so done, place the same before the state level scrutiny committee for further consideration. Also, thereafter, the Director of Secondary Education shall proceed in the matter as per the recommendations that would now be made by this state level scrutiny committee, and take the process of provincialization of the services of the petitioner's hearing to its logical conclusion by strictly adhering to the provisions as contained, as mandated, strictly adhering to the provisions of the said Act of 2017. So the above exercise shall be now initiated and concluded by the Director of Secondary Education, Assam, within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order, along with a representation from the petitioner's hearing. With the above observations and directions, the writ petition stands disposed of.
Most of them.
Next one also same.
Same.
This is which school?
The school is department.
इसका खाली स्कूल का नाम दूसरा होगा. ये होगा तुम्हारा साजपुर SAJPUR ME school. बाकी सब same DLC.
Yes, my lord.
Same letter forwarding.
Yes.
And the respondents also same?
I am for left to Petitioner 1, 2, 4, and 5.
1, 2, 4, and 5, Madam 3.
For 3.
Okay, same. Disposed of.
Most of them. Well, my lord, today affidavit they filed, my lord. Saying that.
They have reinstated you. What more is required?
But my lord, my client says that he did not receive any letter like that. So my lord, my submission.
I'll then make an order that until and unless your client does not receive a letter, he will not join.
My submission, my lord, kindly matter will be fixed on 12, my lord.
Any MI left to be received from the client? Any financial matters left to be redressed? Or financial matters solved between you and your client?
No, like
Not solved, then we are disposing it of.
my lord.
But Mr. H.R. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. S. Das, Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education, D. Upamanyu, Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education Department. So, Mr. Upamanyu has placed before this court an order dated 8/8/2024 by which the petitioner has been reinstated in his service with immediate effect, pending withdrawal of departmental proceeding, as well as subject to the outcome of the criminal proceeding so instituted against the petitioner hearing. Also, in view of the above position, the order of suspension under challenge in the present proceedings having been revoked, no further live issue arising in the present proceedings, the writ petition stands disposed of in the light of the order dated 8/8/2024. Also, a copy of the order dated 8/8/2024 as furnished by Mr. D. Upamanyu is kept on record and marked as X. I think your junior, somebody has got a copy. If not, they'll give you a copy for them.
Item 12.
Yes, today what happened?
My lord, a mistake on my part, my lord. And I missed in the cause list actually. I was thinking that it will be in that court number 2. And I was waiting there. Thereafter I left my lord. Sorry, my lord.
Okay, we'll have it on some other day if you don't have the file.
No, no, I have
Yeah, we
My
can
lord,
at best issue a notice.
my lord, admissibility report is there, annexed 2, page 21, my lord. And the medical report is also there after.
Why
but,
this is not
my
being done?
commutation of pension is not paid, my lord.
Commutation would be given by orders by the government, payment by the AG.
No, AG has given the admissibility report.
Now the order has to be passed.
Orders, payment orders. my lord.
Yes. No. You have your instructions. Why commutation? He is waiting notice again. Why should we issue notice unnecessarily? Mr. N.J. Khatania, learned counsel for the petition. Done a standing counsel. This is
Elementary, my lord.
elementary education submits that he be granted a week's time to receive instructions in the matter. So, in view of the above, registered to list this matter again on 19/8/2024, on which date the state respondent shall apprise this court as to why the orders permitting the petitioner to receive his commutation of pension dues has not been issued in spite of the formalities involved being completed.
My lord,
Right.
appropriate authority will be, my lord, principal, my lord, personal department, PPG department, my lord.
Huh?
Because the
No,
admissibility.
that will be given by,
Government advocate.
no, that would be received
Application-
by the, you are in the education department.
Education department and personal pension and public grievance department is also involved, my lord. Because the AG has submitted the.
You were the block elementary education officer.
Yes,
Huh? They'll get it. It is for them to get it, all the clearances.
yes.
Mr. B. Sharma, learned advocate, learned counsel, affair, learned standing counsel, AG, bracketed Assam, is present.
Item 16.
Well, the petitioners have been left out from the purview of the ongoing promotional exercise to the post of headmaster of the high school, my lord.
Why so delayed?
It's not completed, it's at the district level.
Maybe, but you have been denied, you have been not allowed. Why are you so delayed before this court?
Because their process is slow in the department, my lord. They have,
This thing's closed. You have submitted your applications.
yes, application submitted, my lord. They have prepared the gradation list also, my lord.
In
but
the gradation list, your name is there?
Not there.
Then,
Gradation list has come, my lord.
okay, Mr. Khatania, you take your instructions, receive your instructions.
Well, in respect of Kamrup district, my lord, DLC has already been forwarded list, my lord.
Okay,
Please
fine.
take
You
a-
have your instruction.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. N.J. Khatania, learned counsel for the petition, for the standing counsel, secondary education department, shall complete his instructions in the matter and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. Raised it to list this matters again
Next week, my lord.
on 16/8/2024.
Okay. Obliged, sir.
If you were there in the gradation list today, I have permitted, but
18.
But in this case, my lord,
heard Mr. B. Prakash, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. N.J. Khatania, learned counsel appearing for the
Secondary education, my lord.
secondary education, standing counsel, secondary education department, and Mr. B. Gugui, learned, Standing Counsel, Finance Department, along with, who is for the Administrative Reform and Training?
Assam, I think.
Huh?
Assam, I think.
Awesome. And Mr. D. Das Burman, learned Government Advocate. Issue notice, returnable within 4 weeks. So, Mr. NJ Khatania accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1 and 2. Mr. B. Gogoi accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 3, while Ms. D. Das Burman accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 4. So, survey, no formal notice. Only Ganapura. So, now, what happened to the division bench matter?
Division bench, my lord, is pending because during the pendency of the division bench case, my lord, they have rejected the claim of the petitioners of the division bench, my lord, by issuing the improved communication, my lord. And that is.
So let that be done with. So we'll follow that order then.
That
First,
is.
that be done with, we'll follow it.
Yes.
So we should have noticed.
My lord, pendency, my lord, observation with them.
Pendency is no bar for the respondent authorities to consider the grievance of the petitioner raised in the present proceedings.
Obliged.
23.
Get answer. Yes. Yes. Yes, Mr. Borwa, what did you find?
In the record, lordship, petitioner is not having the Bakija certificate.
But Adda, no, I'm concerned with the private respondent.
Respondent number 5 is having, lordship. He has no Bakija case pending. All the members of the group. In fact, by the petitioner by way of an application, lordship, before the SGOs, due to the holiday of the bank, they
Okay, registration certificate. Is it there?
yes. Yes, respondent number 5 is having the registration certificate.
But at the time of submission of the tender, it was not there, lordship.
Oh, what is the date?
The issuance of the date is 30/7/2017.
30?
10/2017.
And when was the tender issued?
Tender issued on 10/12/18.
Hmm? So, some other case.
Okay. But in this.
You show her that. Let her have full satisfaction.
No, but as per the comparative statement, it was not there.
Some, we know how these things are made.
Even my Bakita clearance was not there at that time, but to that effect, I have submitted an affidavit and that must be on record, Lordship.
Right? It is written there, certificate of registration. Yes, Mr. Islam. When did you have that certificate of registration?
Extension up to date is not there. As per competitive statement,
Up to date.
up to, but there is in my certificate, there's nothing mentioned that invalid.
Okay, give me that.
In my affidavit paragraph, page 11, your worship.
And at the time of taking the decision, authority has stated that as there is no mention about the validity period of the registration certificate.
So, 20/12/2018 18 তারিখ হলে merely 2 বছরে গ্রহণ করা হবে. So last date was 26/12/2018. Just show this to her. Let her be satisfied. You go through it once, we'll take it up after. If you find something, come back. Yeah.
25.
Yes. Secondary. Mr. Sharma, any problem with the site today? Nobody is appearing. Why?
No, we are here, my lord. In this matter, my lord, sometimes is required, my lord.
No, nothing is
Instruction
required.
is not coming, my lord.
He is not entitled to pension payment of any salary for that period. But you will have to regularize that period, as that period has to be held to be regular, so that tomorrow he does not lose out. That much only. Have your instructions. Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that he be granted a week's time to receive instructions in the matter. Whose prayer accepted, registered to list this matter again on 16/8/2024.
38.
In this matter, my lord, I have received the instruction, my lord, from the government side, my lord. And as per instruction, the director to produce the and accordingly submitted before the government, and government matter is under consideration. So at this, my prayer is that Lordship may dispose of the matter, directing them to reinstate within a time frame, my lord. And
why? No, you had said that you are going to reinstate him. There is a proposal. What is this? This has got
proposal
nothing.
submitted by the director.
Director,
to the
where is
government.
the end result of that? This proposal was submitted
As per my,
prior to June.
my lord.
Why?
Thereafter, my lord, government asks for present status of the departmental proceeding.
Okay.
So accordingly, director has submitted the status.
What happened thereafter?
Thereafter, my lord, this letter issued, my lord, and as per telephonic instruction, they will going to reinstate the petitioner, my lord. So Lordship,
We'll have it on Wednesday. I want the reinstatement order.
my lord, or Friday, my lord.
No, Wednesday. Mr. B. Talukdar submits that the orders consequential to the proposal as submitted by the director, secondary education, for reinstatement of the petitioner is under process, and he submits that the updated status in the matter shall be placed by him before this court on the next date of listing. List this matter again on 14/8/2024. This letter will not do. We want the order. Before-
39.
Lordship has passed it over.
Yes, where is Miss Das?
He's coming. Yes, probably she has drafted out the affidavit and sent for.
Thank you. We will be filing it today itself.
That is what I want.
Yes, he reached Ulubari flyover.
Okay, now I'll give you 1 week.
This is the
I'll give you 1 week time now. I wanted this only. This you should have done 3 days back. Next time,
yes.
don't. Once you give an undertaking to the court, you will have to do it. Okay? Only
This
to,
is the notification we bring in the affidavit.
that is it. Now we'll consider. I got the point, but I wanted, you said you will file an affidavit. You have not filed. The casualness will not accept. Miss P.
And
Das.
apology.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You have learned it. Now, next time,
Your Lordship.
we want the active participation. Miss,
Before your lordship passes an order, may I be given time to reply to it in writing?
naturally,
Okay, Dibu,
Miss P. Das, the council, the standing council, secondary education submits that the affidavit on behalf of the said respondents, secondary education, behalf of the said respondents would be filed on
thank
by
you.
12/8/2024, by 12/8/2022 or 13/8/2024. Full stop.
Today,
There-
today, your lordship.
You're filing it today. It'll be 3 o'clock. You will not be able to file it.
Monday morning, your lordship.
You must also know how the registry works. 3 o'clock, after 3 o'clock, Monday, 12/8/2024. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall thereafter file the rejoinder, her rejoinder thereto within a period of 1 week. Post of registry to list this matter again on 21/8/2024.
Great, Your Lordship.
24.
No, 21. 21/8.
Grateful, Your Lordship.
Miss, you are appearing for whom?
10.
I'm for 5.
Timing 23.
You have seen it? Nothing?
I leave it, your lordship.
Dismiss.
Oh, 41 to 51.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi.
No, let it be after the
You-
Independence Day, my lord.
Ah.
I have talked with the Joint Secretary as well as the Register of Assam Pharmacy Council. Some opinion was sought for from the AG by the government. It has been sent, my lord, on 4th or so. They are going to act upon that much I can submit, my lord. So
Okay.
let it be on
We
19th.
take it. We take
On
your word.
19, my lord, by next week probably. It will be. At
Why
least, my lord,
19? We will have it on 22nd.
my lord.
We give you time, but this
Let
thing
me-
should
we-
be
we-
resolved.
already
You have
all-
done one part,
Yes.
do the other part.
Exit exam, it has been cancelled.
Cancelled,
Only
naturally, rightly
registration
so.
part remains, my lord.
This also you do it. Mr. B. Gogoi submits that the government is actively considering the grievances or actively considering the grievances of the petitioners here and the same. Full stop. Submits that the issue involved is in under active consideration of the government and of the department, and accordingly, a decision thereon would be arrived at shortly. Accordingly, he prays that the matter be taken up on 22/8/2024. Full stop. Accordingly, list this matter again on 22/8/2024, on which date Mr. Gogoi shall apprise this court the manner in which the directions passed has been so complied with. Is being so complied with.
59.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary, what happened? Oh, just now I got it. I've not read it, but.
No, madam, we'll read together.
Huh?
We'll read together. In fact.
I've not read it because somehow it has just, permission has been taken from me now.
I think.
Justice Michael.
By mistake, placed it before Honorable Justice Michael Gotham.
Oh.
It should have come here. This registry.
No, this is bench 2 today. Mike, it is correct. It was registered as 5. It should be 4. That's why.
Madam, in this matter, I have received the instruction here from the director, and director has written a letter to the government and requested to convene a meeting with my lord state selection board. Regarding
There
this
is
matter.
already a
This is the
state selection
instruction
state selection board has already recommended Lordship at page 37. So there is no question of again sending the matter to the state selection board. Only when Lordship the approval was sought, the commissioner and secretary had passed the interim order, which has already been set aside by the honorable court. Lordship, you may kindly see page 37. Page 37, Lordship, next page 38. It is the recommendation of the state selection board. Serial number Sona Lakshmi has been discussed.
No, that is this is course.
What is this, Mr. IAC
Yes.
15?
Yes. I have filed, initially I have filed a contempt. And Lordship, the Honorable Single Judge held that there is no clear, Lordship may kindly see the page.
You were, it was no contempt, you were given liberty. Then
Lordship, I filed an interlocutory application because another incumbent had challenged my appointment as insert. In that case, Lordship, this Honorable Court has clarified that there is no liberty to appoint the applicant as a principal, as a regular principal. So in spite of all these orders, Lordship, they have not appointed me till date.
Where is your page 37? What do you want to show?
Yes, page 38, they have not just said that they have sent it for the state selection board. Already there is a recommendation by the state selection board, page 38. Page 38.
Yes.
Page 38, and Lordship, I have challenged the order, page 39 is the order which has been set aside. When Lordship, the approval was sought from the commissioner,
that your degree. So this page 38 gets revived.
this order has been set aside by the Honorable Single Judge.
Once that order goes, page 38 gets revived.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
I have to take further instruction.
Why?
Since we are not appointed here
This
also.
is a long pending Lordship since 2017 litigation then. And the other person has already been appointed. Lordship, 2 writ petitions were disposed of together. Musabir Ali and Gita Sridas. In that case, Lordship, the respondent number 4 has been appointed as a principal and he has already retired. And in my case, Lordship, this judgment was of 2020.
2 different schools.
2 different schools. The judgment is of 2023, October 2023.
Mr. Director of Secondary Education Assam shall place before this court the compliance order. That is the order, or compliance order towards implementation of the directions passed by this court wide order dated. The order is this one,
19/10/2023.
19/10/23 in WPC number
1740 of 2020.
5221.
No, also 1740 of 2020.
1740/2020 on the next date of listing. Also, registry to list this matter again on 21/8/2020.
Also, let it be next week because I have made a mention for already there is a delay also.
On 16/8/2020.
My lord, I have no contempt petition or copy of contempt petition.
He'll give you everything.
I've already given you a soft copy.
Give him.
What? Lordship's order dated 21/6, may kindly be seen, Lordship. That was passed on instruction of the.
Where is your initial that school was provincialized? Where is that order?
Lordship.
School provincialization order?
Page 32, Lordship.
The head of petitioner to the provincialization order discretion. Let's do it. Next file.
Your name is not here. Ms. D. Bushahari, Learned, Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department, has furnished a copy of a communication dated 9/8/2024 issued by the Director, Secondary Education Assam, wherein it has been contended that on completion of the verification process, the claim of the petitioner herein for provincialization of his services have been found to be genuine. Also, accordingly, it is stated that steps have been initiated for submission of proposal to the government for creation and sanction of post for the purpose. Also, in view of the fact that the petitioner herein has been agitating his grievances since when? Since long. The Director shall on the next date, the respondents shall expedite the matter and proceed to issue the consequential order of provincialization of services of the petitioner latest by 6/9/2024. A copy of the communication dated 9/8/2024 furnished by Ms. D. Mushari is kept on record and marked as 6/9.
Lordship, I pray for keeping the matters part at Lordship. Kindly, Lordship has saved to the matter, Lordship.
Obligation.
And his appointment will go back to that date when the others were appointed.
2021.
Lordship, kindly make an indication in the order, Lordship.
No. I think there is an indication in the earlier order.
Lordship.
Then
78/80.
My lord, in this case, one new writ petition, my lord, item 78. In that case, my lord, we have to file affidavit. my lord.
once you file an affidavit, you will bring on record something, there he will have to file another case.
No, my lord, the stand taken by the department in other.
The only
writ
question
petition has been
is
challenged
whether
that-
the
that
withdrawal is prospective or that withdrawal can also have a retrospective effect.
Yes.
the other financial condition, finance department not concerned, those can be regularized by ex post facto approval.
Exactly.
Whether the consideration was made within the validity of that notification, that's the only issue.
But without having any.
And see, he's continuing in terms of the orders of this court. He's
Without
neither
pay,
getting pension nor getting paid. Teacher after all, maybe he is in a engineering
Was
college.
my fault that my case was considered.
No,
No,
he's
that
in an
is
engineering
CA.
college,
My
but
humble
he's a
submission is
teacher.
My humble
He's a
submission-
teacher.
Teacher.
So that much we should give it to him. So have your things ready. You give me a date. On that day, we will fix it. We'll finally consider it. File, you file, otherwise don't file. Otherwise, your affidavits are there in the other cases.
Yes.
But those stands has been challenged in this new writ petition. my lord.
That's what I'm saying. That affidavit, one line. That is why what gave rise to this current proceeding. When? You want to file an affidavit?
In the meantime, my lord, liberty may be given. my
Okay,
lord.
when should we take it up?
My lord,
You give me a date. I'll not ask Mr. Chaudhary.
As your lordship has rightly pointed out, my lord, actually, this AFRBM Act came into being because of those illegal appointments and all. Now, SIU approval is required. I am also not saying no. But here it is not a case of those nature where SIU approval is there will vitiate this election.
No, Mr. I was telling you in the morning today, it's a caste promotion.
Exactly, CS.
Caste promotion is again specific to the person concerned. Do you get my point? It's not
Nothing to
that
do
they
with the
will
creation of
consider
a
10
post.
people and inter se merit, they will promote somebody. Caste, if I have it, I get it. If I don't have it, I don't get it.
It's a career advancement.
That's all. That's the only subject to correction. I may be wrong also. But that is not the normal principles you follow in a promotion. Maybe the criterias and all are same. But promotion is consideration of the best amongst the few.
yes, sir.
Here it's individual. So on that day, the person had the eligibility and the thing was not withdrawn. His case for promotion, consideration, fundamental right, that was done. If there is any technicalities involved, that can be resolved.
Exactly.
Right.
But it's not that we lack any, eligibility
That's
or
what I'm saying.
something. They only say SIU approval was not taken. Even
Mr.
that OM of 23, 28.3, even my lord, that is on a different subject altogether.
I'm
my
not
lord.
on that. If under CAS you were eligible to be considered on the date you were so considered,
Yes,
you were eligible. If that you don't require a post,
yes,
it's the money given to you. You stay there only, but the status is given to you.
yes.
For that, a creation of a post or something of that sort is not there.
There are 5 posts, SIU approval will be there. There will be advertisement for 5 posts. That is not the same here.
Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, Senior Counsel, also heard Mr. S. Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for the Learned Standing Counsel, Higher Education, appearing for the respondents. Also, Mr. Das submits that the matter can be fixed, that the matters can be fixed for final consideration, and in the meantime, he would file the affidavit in the matter. When will you file?
My lord, last week of August. my lord.
Okay. You file it by 22nd. You have still 10, 15, 20 days, 15 days.
Yes.
We'll have it on 28th for 27th for consideration, Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Raised it to list this matter again on the affidavit shall be filed by the state respondents on or before 22/8/2024. The matter be thereafter listed on. You want to find some reply maybe.
If there will do, my lord, can I pray for one thing? Let them, lordship in the order may make it clear, since he's under technical compliance, that also he may have the instruction by.
Let's not put it. Let's not prejudice their rights. List this matter again on 28/8/2024. Because affidavit Other than the earlier one, nothing more is required.
Deep.
Actually.
Production list item 1.
Well, it's a very peculiar case, my lord. Lordship will be surprised to see what railways have done. If Lordship would kindly come to page 84. Page 84, my lord. Now, my lord, this is the financial bid. Earlier, there was a tender pursuant to which this was the financial bid. Now, serial number 1, kindly see 13413, 13414, Farakka Express. Then, my lord, it goes to Old Delhi and it comes back. These are the 2 trains, and others are Kolkata Gwalior, Sialdia Balia, Howrah Junction, RDP, Kulik.
Now, tell me one thing,
No,
Mr.
I'm coming to that. There was a tender.
Oh.
Pursuant to which, my lord, tenders were settled. Now, pursuant to this evaluation process, as page 25, this letter of award was issued.
Page 25.
Yes, to respondent number 6. One I have shown at page 85, my lord. P. Siva Prasad is respondent number 6. He is the successful bidder, so he is being awarded with this work. Acceptance of offer for award of license for commissioning and operation of base kitchen at locations pre-notified in tender document, along with provisions of onboard catering service in all train of cluster number so for a period of 5 years. So the cluster includes, my lord, these trains. There's no difficulty, my lord. We are not challenging this. Now, there was a tender, somebody participated, somebody got the work, it's okay. Now, my lord, earlier this was done by IRCTC. Now, these services is sought to be taken over by the Indian Railway itself. Now, what they have done without any tender, without anything. Page 90, my lord. Page 90. 11/6/24 is the date. A renumbering of trains in new route table effective from 1/7/2024. Now, my lord, renumbering is also not very material, but how can you change it, my lord? For example, my tender was for Guwahati, Delhi. Now I am being asked to, not me, the respondent number 6 is now asked to operate Delhi, Calcutta. That's a very lucrative route. Without tender, how can you give that work? That is what has happened in the case.
Okay. Okay.
Now what had happened, my lord? In the meantime, they had made some alternative arrangement. From 1/7/2024, for a period of 3 months, they have already made alternative arrangement. So they are supposed to take over the service from tomorrow. So there will be no disruption.
Tomorrow means?
Sorry, from they are going, yes, this new order will become effective from tomorrow, my lord. Now kindly come to down below in that page 90. It has been advised to revise the following train numbers with effect from their nominated days in new timetable, which will come into effect on 1/7/24. Please come to me, lord, down below. It first 16, apart from that, in addition to the above, number of following trains will also change with effect from their nominated days in the new table due to change in the terminal from MLD to so-and-so. Now kindly see, present number is 13413. That's the train going from Malda to Old Delhi and back. Now kindly see revised number 1733, 15734, 15743, 174. This is Balurghat to Bhatinda and Bhatinda to Baturghat. How can this be done, my lord? Is unheard of.
No, how are you aggrieved?
I am aggrieved because, my lord, I am a prospective bidder. Okay. If tomorrow there is a tender, I'll participate. Earlier in that work, I did not participate because I did not consider it viable or whatever may be. Now this route has been given to somebody for which he never did it.
No, but this route, now that there's somebody who has been given, it's not a permanent, it's just a temporary arrangement.
No, my lord.
Where are the bids? Who is given to whom? Which is
This
given to
is
which?
given by Deputy Commercial Manager again.
No, this.
Maligaon, NF.
No, I got it. I got it, Maligaon. But who is being given?
6.
Respond number 6.
He never bidded for this. He bidded for Malda to New Delhi, Old Delhi. Now he is getting Balurhat to Bathinda and Bathinda to Balurhat. I think, man, somewhere something has gone seriously wrong. It can't happen.
Now the tender under which respond number 6 got that work
Yes.
is at page 32.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So here the trains are mentioned somewhere.
Yes, my lord.
Where?
1 second. No, page 84 to heavy hai. Not yet a train. One second. Yes, my lord, very on top, page 25 itself. I'm sorry.
No, not that.
I'm sorry. Train ko number to go.
It starts at page 24. This is
financial bid hai.
it starts at page 32, Mr. Chaudhary.
My lord.
E-auction for a provisional
Yes,
ongoing
it starts at page
5 years,
34.
whatever extendable funds.
Train kon je
Where are the trains? Yes, Mr. Singh.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where are the trains mentioned here?
May I explain it, my lord? I am appearing online. May I?
You are appearing for?
My lord, respondent number 2 and 3, the
2, 3
corporation.
and 4, Your Lordship. IRCTC.
Where are the trains mentioned here in page 32?
My lord, page 25.
Is the continuation, my lord.
Page 25 are the trains mentioned, my lord. In page number 32, this is a standard bid document. That is why trains are not mentioned.
Okay.
But lordship would see page 25 or better the writ petition at page 10. Petitioner has set it out here. Page 10
So
of the writ
25 is
petition.
the letter of award.
Award. Page 10.
But, my lord, page 84 is the continuation of the thing, my lord.
Page 10.
84.
On the top,
Okay.
lordship would see.
So these are the trains which
Yes.
were put to
Tender.
Now,
And train
There was a
serial,
cluster of 5
sorry,
trains.
sir.
none of these trains originate from NF Railway.
Yeah.
It's all the other way around.
Yes, otherwise.
Otherwise, so these tenders is not being done from here.
Yeah.
And these trains don't even operate in this connection.
Yes.
So we can have no jurisdiction to the issues that are arising here. Now, if you come to the other grievance now, with regard to page 90.
Yes.
90. Now, I require an instruction or a clarification. These are present numbers. Are there already existing onboard caterers available, or you are appointing new ones from 1720?
Even for 13413.
13413 is again.
Is the earlier number. Present number.
If that one be given to respond number 6.
Yes. 13413 was present.
Farakka Express. Farakka Express doesn't originate from Guwahati, does it? Excuse me.
No,
Then
it does not.
How come this 1343 has been brought in the 11.6 page 90?
Because, my lord, it is under the NF Railway. That is why
If
there
this page 25, everything is under NF Railway.
No, that is again a problem, my lord. I will explain it when lordship wants me to. There is one corporation whom I appear for that is located in Delhi.
Mr. Counsel, let us give it that up.
Yes.
We have a train with number 13413
Yes.
14
Yes, my lord.
in page 25.
Yes, my lord.
Admittedly, your case, this train does not originate from Guwahati.
No, it does not.
I'm only looking into my jurisdiction.
Yes, in fact, that is one objection we have.
You have your objections.
Yes.
Second one, we have a page 90.
90, yes.
A
my lord.
letter issued admittedly by the authorities here.
Yes, my lord.
Here I find 13413 again.
Yes, my lord.
So if 13413, how did it jump from there to here?
I'll explain, my lord.
Explain.
This train 13413 actually starts from Malda, my lord, lordship. It is in the west. And NF Railway has jurisdiction over Malda.
Got it.
That's the
Got it. I have jurisdiction.
It is under the NF.
I got it. Now, Mr. What is this condition? 12523 revised is given, but is there a caterer already in existence? Is there a
Yes.
caterer already in
Yes.
existence?
Yes. There
Say
is. And
12523.
yes.
He
His
will
tenure is-
continue to 15725.
Yes. And his tenure is expiring tomorrow.
From that will it will
His
appear-
tenure is expiring tomorrow, my lord.
So what do you propose to do?
So I have to give it to the new caterer whom I had given the letter of award in April 2024
For all these trains?
for 5 trains, which is at page number 25.
Other than these 5 trains, others,
Yes.
others, what are you doing?
In all over India, my lord, tenders have happened. In all over India, there was a change in policy. In fact, that policy challenge has been dismissed by this honorable court, Guwahati High Court.
So IRCTC back to Indian Railways.
It is with IRCTC, my lord. That's unfortunately an incorrect statement made.
Okay.
It is with the corporation. It has not gone to the Indian Railways. The train numbering has been changed by the Indian Railways, but that does not mean that today I have to re-tender the whole train.
Now you come to page 90.
Yes, my lord.
This 13413 would now run from, what is that, BLGT?
Yes, my lord. I have got the name.
Balurghat.
It is Balurghat to Bhatinda.
Bhatinda.
Punjab.
And
Bhatinda
earlier,
to Balurghat.
earlier
Balurghat
it
to
was Malda to Delhi. So 2 stations, 3 stations have been added on each side.
Bhatinda. Okay.
But that does not mean it's a new train. There is a clause in the
Yes,
contract.
I got it.
Sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Chaudhary, what is your grievance?
My lord, my grievance is very simple. In the earlier tender process, we did not participate. Some of them, but many of them have not. Now the question is, the tender was for the route Malda to Old Delhi and back. Now, pursuant to that tender process, respondent number 6 got the contract. Very well, we have got nothing to say. Now, midway, my lord, maybe there is change of the policy, whatever it may be. Can it so happen that a caterer who is supposed to cater to the requirements of a particular train operating between a particular point to particular point, he can be lifted and put into somewhere else, do another route without putting that subsequent route to tender? That is my case.
So what I've understood is,
Yes.
this page 25,
Yes.
this 4 trains, up, down.
Yes.
These 4 trains had a particular destinations
Yes.
fixed,
Yes.
A and B. Now, by page 90, the A and B destinations have been changed to C and D, right? So that is the grievance you have.
Yes.
If we knew that it was C and D,
Then
we would have also participated.
yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Now, we can't put, because you can't go and take over the train tomorrow.
No.
What we do is, let them do whatever they want to do.
They have already made an alternative arrangement and we have that order. Reference above, competent authority of IRCTC has awarded temporary license for provision of onboard catering services in train number, the revised one, to Messrs. Krishna Enterprise for a period of 3 months. So he has already been entrusted. He's already on the job with effect from 1st of 7.
What is this communication from IRCTC? 1-7?
Yes, my lord. This
Why,
is
when you have already have a caterer selected, why some Krishna Enterprises is coming?
Yes, my lord. May I explain, my lord, because incorrect picture is being given. My lord, when the tender was,
you are there, you
yes,
can
my lord, I'm
correct
just
me.
clarifying. I'm just clarifying. My lord, when the tender was awarded in April 2024, under the new contracts, the bidder was supposed to set up the kitchens, and a certain time of 4 months was given to the bidder. He informed us that his kitchen is ready. That is why, accordingly, for 3 months, we had given it to an alternate person, because we cannot immediately give it to this person unless his kitchens are ready. So we gave it to the alternate person, not the
How
alternate
did you
person.
select this alternate person?
We have impaneled caterers with whom who are verified that these people will give the catering. But today the kitchens are ready, and here the new caterer has to now service food on 5 trains. So today, if I take off 1 train, as is being contended by the petitioner, he may run away and he will say, I will not serve in the remaining 4 because this is the most lucrative
Today,
train.
it is the respondent number 6 who will be catering, according to you,
From
and not
tomorrow.
Krishna.
From tomorrow,
From tomorrow,
Yes.
Respondent number 6 will
Number 6
cater
will be catering,
and not Krishna.
not Krishna.
Sure.
Yes, 100%. Lord, may I just show one clause? Please, Lordship may have at the contract, the standard bid condition clause at page number. Lord, I'm just informing.
Mr. Chaudhary.
Yes, no, my lord,
Page number
he has-
52, my lord.
Information was not.
Page number 52.
Still in a
Forget
habit,
it,
it was not
forget it.
properly briefed.
These are,
It has not been taken over. It is IRCTC is continuing now.
forget it, forget it.
Page 52, my lord. Page
Fine.
52.
What we do is,
Yes,
now the Learned Council has also clarified that, see, because this April we gave him the work, but he could not take it over immediately because he has to set up kitchens and all. So he has set up those kitchens in terms of that agreement. Now from tomorrow onwards, it would be respondent number 6, not Krishna, who would be operating. Let them operate, because these people, there are people who will be traveling, they cannot be left. Let them operate, because you have come up before us, before that action has taken place. What we do is, we issue a short notice.
yes.
Let the authorities bring on record their stand. And thereafter we'll say that any steps taken would be subject to outcome of orders that would be passed up to the affidavits are filed. We'll have a hearing, we'll close it.
My lord,
Because today if I
having
stop...
regard to the nature of service, I am also.
I understand that.
I've followed, my lord. But only thing was, my lord, perhaps, may kindly consider, because of this order, this Krishna can handle for 3 months.
No, let us, because they said this was a wrong thing because he had not completed. We'll give them that leap.
No, my lord. The Krishna was given because maybe the kitchen were not ready from the point of view of respondent number 6.
No, he says that it would be respondent number 6 who will be operating. Let them operate. Let them operate in the manner they wish to. But whatever they do would be subject to final orders passed. Because if
Lordship will prepone the notice because they can file the affidavit.
I will do that. Because if I stall this process, it will be the people who will be suffering.
Actually, my lord, people will not suffer because Krishna can handle. Can it be
That
done?
Mr. Chaudhary, neither you can say Krishna is not here. He may not like it also tomorrow. So we'll not create an unsavory situation. I will not say anything.
Yes.
I will only say that the IRCTC authorities, as per their decision, will proceed. However, everything would be subject
to the outcome.
And that would be qua page 90.
Yes.
Other page 25 and all, whatever you have done, because you are not a tenderer there. Qua page 90, the grievances of the petitioner will be addressed by this court.
Whether without
express
tender for another route, a person who has participated in another route can be given a work.
You are basically saying that I was bidding for a particular settlement of a particular mahal.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I found that mahal is not very
viable,
lucrative. But it so happened that the mahal next to it was also added. Now the area went up, so it becomes very lucrative. Now you would have participated.
Yes.
Okay. Heard Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. M. Setia, Learned Counsel appearing for the respondents, a petitioner. Senior Counsel, assisted
No, my
by
lord, advocates
for the petitioner. Also heard, who is appearing for one? Also heard Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned CGC appearing for the respondent number 1. Mr. A. Singh will appear for?
Assisted by N. Singh.
Who?
S. Agarwal.
S. Agarwal, Learned Counsel, along with Mr. N. Singh, A. Singh, appears for the respondents number 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6, you will appear. General Manager. 5, General Manager.
5 I can see.
You can. 1 and 5 further. Issue notice. Returnable. 3 weeks. Can you get your affidavits on record?
Yes.
3 weeks.
Kindly give a date.
I'll do that. 3 weeks. Also, petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 6. Mr. Able accept Kora notice, accept Kora to Lihidiva. Mr. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 6 by registered post with AD. Petitioner is also granted liberty to serve notice upon the respondent number 6 by way of dusty mode.
Private respondent will be permitted dusty.
I'm said dusty mode routed through the registry of this court. Petitioner to file an affidavit after effecting such service upon respondent number 6. The grievance of the petitioner in the present proceedings as emanating from the material brought on record pertains to the action on the part of the respondents herein in changing changing the
Route itself.
the routes of the trains as mentioned in page annexure 5 mentioned in the communication dated 11/6/2024 issued by the deputy commercial issued by the NF Railway General Manager Operations NF Railway Maligaon, which has the effect of bringing into effect a new route other than the route for which the pre-revised numbered train was so advertised and settled. Catering work settled with the respondent number 6. Also, the petitioners herein contend that they had not taken part in the earlier settlement, earlier tender process.
Some of the members of the association.
Some, but we will not go into that.
We don't have the list of the members of the association, my lord.
You will have it. Don't worry. You raise an objection, they will file a reply.
All right, right.
Considering the fact that the work in question pertains to catering services in the trains involved, this court refrains from passing an interim direction at this stage. However, while allowing the authorities to operate the catering services through the contractor so selected, the arrangement so made would be subject to further orders that would be passed by this court on the affidavits of the respondents on the pleadings in the matter being completed. Also, in view of the above, the respondents are required to bring on record their respective stance on or before 30/8/2024. Also, registry to list this matter for further consideration. Registry to list this matter on 5/9/2024. Also, necessary orders as may be called for in the matter would be so passed on consideration of the stance coming on record on of the parties on the next date of listing.
Grateful, my lord. Lord, I had a request. If Lordship can consider 9th, then I can travel to Guwahati, my lord. It's been a long time since I've met Mr. Chaudhary also physically.
Saurabh is most welcome.
9th.
Lord,
9th.
I'm so
Then
grateful to Chaudhary, sir.
We'll extend the affidavit date to 3rd.
Yes, my lord.
3rd or 9th, Kuridia.
I'm so grateful. Thank you to Mr. Chaudhary also.
We
Thank
always
you,
like if you come down.
Initially,
yes, my lord. I would want to, my
asked
lord.
him, then is it Saurabh? He said yes.
Yes. I'm so grateful.
My lord. Item number 81, my lord. I'm sorry I couldn't appear. My lord, we have taken step in this matter, my lord, as per Lawajama court order. Item 81, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. I am 81.
Yes,
date should be remain same, my lord.
This Mr. Konamai?
My name may be, my lord.
SSS Roman.
Item 81.
81. Liquid one.
How like so?